that's the stream that many people have been waiting for is finally here, where I pretty much ask for reaction requests since the quarter is over and I have 2 weeks to myself to do things. Since I won't be able to do like personal projects via animation, I might as well try to use the time to you know, do reactions for my time. Actually, you can't hear anything? Can't? Okay, hold on. See here. Oh, wait, just now, it just started now. Can y'all hear me? Oh, wait, I think I may know the thing. Hold on. The sound is fine, because just need to make sure, absolutely sure. Okay. Okay, sweetness. This is just going to be the stream where we can both ask questions and also just give me reaction quests for my weekend. So your audio is always really low. See, sometimes when I look over my streams, it sounds pretty okay to me. It all depends on the volume level I put on my computer as well. I really don't know. Plus, again, I'm tampering with the mic audio as much as I possibly can, but from what I see, it's picking up my voice pretty well. Okay. Have you ever watched or heard of an anime called Kill Me Baby? No, I have not. If you want to tell me a little bit about it, you can, but basically what I'm going to be doing after the stream is looking up each and every one of these suggestions and stuff, just to see how it is and see if it's reaction worthy. You know, just for cases. DWK? Is that a show or what's up? I think you should react to Fluttershy plays. Okay. Sorry if it looks like I'm going down, like, you know, writing something down, trying to make sure I get these. I have different sections for different things, such as Love Live Sunshine. Love Live Sunshine? Is that a show? Make sure you're making sure this is a show, unless you're just saying something random. I'm gonna write it down anyway. It's a common anime, you would love it, maybe. I'm a very easily entertained individual, trust me. Have you heard of Do You Want to Build a Universe? I think I have. I think I met the guy once or twice. He kind of shows up in my bathroom mirror every now and then. He's creepy, trust me. Sup, Nox? When do you think you'll ever react to things on stream? Probably never, considering that I'm not entirely sure about copyright works on that. So I'm afraid if I might watch something and it might disturb the copyright infringement policies that reaction videos get. But I would like to stream like a Let's Play or something. I was trying to see if I could probably stream me playing Hive Swap, if that's possible, or even a thing. Okay, it's an anime. For reactions, how to request Wakfu. It's like French fantasy action shows. It's based off. Okay, here we go. Starting to lose control. MMORPG that really entertaining and it's beautiful animation. It's a dub. I'd recommend. Oh, I recommend. Versus J. Ah, yeah. You did remember. You did tell me about this once. Yeah. Okay. This will be the moment where I actually get to it. Bog also like Yeah, I think I do remember seeing something about, seeing some videos about Gilded Guy. Totally legit recap, yes. Alright. And it's first come, first serve, so if you're waiting for something to come by, it might be because I'm trying to get to stuff that I've written down first. During the weekdays, and again, this isn't like 100%. Anything could probably happen to make it so I probably won't be able to get to these, but just to show that I'm trying, I'm gonna see if I can get to them. MBK is a YouTube series, also known as Totally. Ah, okay, yeah, okay. I never heard of that, like, a way of saying it. I don't know if you'll like Do You Want to Be a Universe. I'm not sure either. He's a very interesting individual, but I wouldn't hang out with him for a long time. He kind of creeps me out. It was a great, and the animation is nice. Anything with great animation is definitely an eye catcher for me. You should react to Chara battle animation. There's a lot of. I bet there's gonna be a lot of. Also, if you're gonna request something like fan made, make sure that the guy who made it is okay with reaction videos, because you know how that happened before, and the original creator talked to me about like how, you know, resources and how animation and stuff like that are very hard to come by on YouTube these days. So to avoid the middleman, make sure they're either okay with it, or I can get into contact with him in some way via message to see if I can get permission on that video, because you know me, the reason why I've barely been doing like fan-made stuff is because I either couldn't get into contact with them to know if it would be okay, or it would be something. Ruby Bridge is interesting. How can you bridge something that's already pretty short in the long run, but I'll give it a shot. Loud House, I'm going to continue Loud House, but I'm going to put it on a list to make sure I can remind myself to get back to it. If you don't already know, I have a few reactions already on my channel. I think it should be in a playlist. If it's not, I should make one. Tai Chi Chasers. I think I've heard of that at some point. But maybe when I get to watch it again, or for the first time, it might remind me of where I've seen it before. On CW4Kids. How far are you into Rick and Morty, and are you enjoying it so far? So far, I'm on the 4th episode of Rick and Morty, and I have to say, from the past 3 episodes I've got to watch, it is straight up randomness, but with a hint of actual well-timed, structured storytelling to the matter. I love it. I'm not gonna say much, just in case no one's actually, you know, watched the first 3 episodes, because granted, you know, you have me an example of a person who has not watched Rick and Morty, so. Yeah, I already know, like, saying the first 3 episodes may still be spoilers for people who have not even given the show a chance like I had for the past week and a half. So, yeah, Rick and Morty is so far really enjoyable. It got me out of a very slump mood. Let's see here. But Rick and Morty is definitely still there, so yeah, I already put that in the description of the stream, that I already know about that one. How about the newest pony anthology that came out? I knew someone was gonna bring that up. I was actually planning on doing the pony anthology, the new pony anthologies that came out as a 14 subscriber special dealio. Besides just, you know, the Crusher Girls specials. The only thing about the anthologies is that they're easily copyright stricken back in the day, and you know, me trying to avoid this least amount of copyright problems as possible. But it should be fine, since it's not really all that bad. It's just very hard to know what to either silence or just keep in, because I really don't care about ad revenue. Pony anthology. Friendship is musical, if you haven't reacted to it. Friendship is musical. Alright. Yeah, both Cammy and I are excited to see your. Okay, that's great. I'll. Yeah, you probably would know. I think since you already put it up, like, it's really at the top. It's like the 4th thing on my list, so it should come out relatively soon, depending on how my roommates are reacting. I think 1 or 2 of them are going to be leaving for the weekend, while I'm just going to be here alone by myself watching videos. Okay, cool. Dragon Ball Z Abridged. That's just it. I've watched all of Dragon Ball Z Abridged, so like a blind reaction series too would just be a reaction series, and I would already know all the jokes. I might get a few chuckles out of jokes that will always be funny, but like I might start doing like when the new episodes start coming out, I could start that as a new reaction thing. But like as for current Dragon Ball Z Abridged stuff, that's already well in my head. The Ghost Nappa is still my favorite joke they've ever come up with, and I'm happy to see that they showed a way to bring him back to life and still make him part of the story with Mr. Satan. It's great. I love how creative they can make Dragon Ball Z. If I know it's like blasphemous to say, but in certain cases I like the abridged better than the original source material. It's funny. Friendship is musical. Yeah, got that. Wait. Yeah. Wait. Okay. Have you watched? Okay. How many people are going to not know that I have a Miraculous Ladybug playlist on my channel? I reacted to all of Miraculous Ladybug, and I'm waiting with bated breath for season 2 to come out. I can't wait until it comes out. I still need to put the Volpina episode in there because people are still asking about that. So yes, I have watched Miraculous Ladybug. It's a great series, and honestly, it reminds me back in the old days of Ko Lyoko, and boy howdy that I like that show too, since it was the same creator and whatnot. Princess Trixie Sparkle. I have a little tall, well, I was about to say tall tale, but tall tales are lies. I'm about to tell you a tale of that. I reacted to the first episode of it, but the file got corrupted, so I knew it was going to be kind of awkward for me to only upload the second episode to that. So I was kind of like giving it time so I could forget about the series, and frankly, I have. So I can react to the first episode again, basically with a fresh mind again, because I don't really remember. The main things I do remember is that the whole basis of it is that Trixie got Twilight's body, but that's about it. I don't really know any of the intricate details beyond that. But I will finally get into Princess Trixie Sparkle because I was trying to do that alongside the Bride of Discord series. So I'm going to put it on a list just to remind me, you know, that sort of deal. Sparkle. And Pinky Tails. That is the thing I didn't know, so I'll look that up too. Alright. Okay. When I said Fluttershy plays, why not react to all of his channel? She should be okay. Blank slate reacted to it. Still reading this? Yeah. Yeah, I'm still reading it. I read everyone's comments. I don't know how disbelievable that is, but everyone's comments is important to me because you guys are people who said, this guy is entertaining. Let us subscribe to him. So I'm trying to pay y'all back by showing that I appreciate you. So yeah, I'll read all your comments. Don't be surprised about that. It's called respect. You give it to me, I give it to you. So yeah, Fluttershy's plays. I might, okay. Since you say it's okay with it, I'll give whatever interests me a watch. Yes, so I'm just gonna make sure I put the channel name as well, so just in case. Alright, should be alright. Maybe try one of your oldest videos. I was thinking about doing that. I was really thinking about doing that. I don't know if right now is the right time. Maybe not right now, but I'll definitely do that. Oh, the oldest one I can find, because first channel. Yeah, I do have. I think I should still have my first reaction that I did. I kind of just want to make fun of myself in that one. Just like, man, boy, howdy, you were awkward. You definitely did not know what you were doing. You weren't being as entertaining as you are kind of right now when it comes to trying to be very sporadic in movement. Because I was just kind of sitting there, man. I was disappointed in myself. Also, have you watched Fooly Cooly? Yeah, Fooly Cooly? Yeah, love that series. It's one of my faves. Slice of life anime. Slice of life anime. The ending is literally him just turning into like a beast god of epic proportions with a guitar or something. Yeah, right. Slice of life. It happens every day of my life too. No, but yeah, Fooly Cooly's great. If you hadn't gotten to it yet, you can do an origami. I don't remember. You see, sometimes with titles, I may not know the title, but I definitely might know it if I get back into it because it sounds kind of familiar to me. So I'm going to write it down just in case. Little Witch Academia, also an anime. I've watched the vast majority of the anime. There was a few episodes left that I still need to get into. But yeah, I definitely can like do the last reactions to that if that interests you, but I don't believe that it would. I know you might not react to this because of copyright reasons, but just to make sure, can you react to Ed and Eddie so we can see your reactions and thoughts? What my idea was when I was gonna, I had an idea of doing like a nostalgia day for my channel. Basically, take a whole bunch of old great cartoons in our past generation that were awesome, and just do like my thoughts and say how that show impacted me, and like maybe pick my favorite episodes just to show how much I really enjoyed the series and talk about it. Ed and Eddie was definitely in the list. The thing is, with copyright, there's another method to reactions that I was thinking about doing, and it involved me doing like the plain reaction. You know how if you have some people who do the full reaction, but the video isn't there, and so they also send you a link so you can sync up the video they're reacting to and also have the video. Or I could do like some other reactors and just cut out a lot of like the fodder of it and just get to the parts that I find interesting in the show of me actually reacting to very particular scenes. I can do it when it comes to shows like that are really heavy with copyright and could actually be dangerous for my channel. I think it will be appropriate to do that. So tell me which one y'all rather like take in stride, because due to South Park, someone told me that even South Park can get you in trouble even if you put it on a Google Drive. So with that being said, I might have to try to do that method. But yeah, definitely gonna keep all the old great. Is that Twiggy Lights? Is that how you spell it? I'm gonna put it down just in case. As I know, why do I always say W first? DWK and Tri-Dash, Total Legit Recap, Friendship is Musical are okay with reactions, as they either have commented positive on reactions videos and included reactors in their videos. That's cool. Alright, because I remember it was Apple Geek who said after he got done reacting to the Friendship is Musical stuff, they like did a musical thing with his reactions to what he did, and just to show like how much they appreciate reaction videos. So that's definitely more like more of a confirmation that they're okay with it on my end. Quick question: is there a show we can't request? If there's anything we can't, okay, yeah, I guess that's important to say. You can't request any shows that are heavily copyrighted. Like, first things first, if it's heavily copyrighted and you know putting it on YouTube in any way, shape, or form is going to get me in trouble, try to avoid that as much as possible. Do not recommend shows that dip too heavily on the oh my god, creepy, whoa, horror, gore factor, because I am a squeamish individual, such as when I watched Madoka Magica, and for those of you who know what I'm talking about, did not really go well with me in that. So yeah, nothing like that. Another thing would probably be to avoid, as I said earlier, anything for like anything that involves like the original creator not liking reactions to their stuff, and if they're easily contactable or something like that, you know, that sort of thing. Sup, Sally Meow and Andres Carrillo. Hey, Carrillo. Twilight's Arc Adventure. Let's see here. And even after the stream is done, for anyone who missed it, you can easily put it in the comment section, and I can get to that as well. Just make sure, as I'm saying certain ones, I know people are not going to watch the full however long this is going to last, but just try to avoid as much as possible repeats, because, you know, repeats don't do much for me, since I already know. It's really short, but pretty funny. Alright, Twilight's Arctic Adventure. Oh, if you didn't watch it yet, SAO is pretty good at Bridge series. Yes, I heard there was a lot of good things about SAO Bridge. A lot of people do not like SAO Bridge. I am kind of in that circle for my own personal reasons, instead of like the stagnant reasons that a lot of people seem to have. But they did say the Abridged series kind of fixed and made it a lot better. I just been seeing like random videos saying how SAO Abridged is the best way to watch SAO, that sort of deal. So I'll definitely give it a shot. It did intrigue me. And since it's been a while since I watched SAO, the freshness in my mind about it will, the lack of freshness in my mind about it will make it like it's watching me, let me watch the series a whole different way all over again. Let's see here. Have you considered reacting to BoJack Horseman? I have considered it, but it just didn't seem like the type of show for me. I know it's one of those shows that if you get into it, it's really good, probably has great amount of character into it, but seriously, like, when it comes to presentation on my end, it's just not something I'm easily approached about. I'm gonna put it on the list, so just in case I ever want to give it a shot, I'll give it a shot, but do not hold your breath on it actually getting on my channel very soon. I have my own standards, guys. I don't like everything in the world, and as much as I want to believe I like anything in the world and give anything a chance, I think I remember me watching the first 2 episodes of that, and I just wasn't as invested as many people would expect me to be. So again, it's nothing about how the show is. It's just me and how I interpret certain shows. I gotta say a Futurama, but I changed my mind. Yeah, you really have to say Futurama, considering that I've watched all of Futurama at this point. I don't know if there's like new episodes coming out. I don't know if it got canceled. I don't know if it had its like season finale. I don't know if the last episode I watched was the season finale, but like for the series finale. But either way, like any episodes I probably get into would either be just I already know it, or I know what's gonna happen because I know these characters too well. Probably heard this before, but okay, KO. I'm gonna put it on a list just to make as a reminder, because I do remember me watching 1 or 2 episodes and I got kind of interested in it, but not like so interested in it like I'm saying this is now my new favorite show, along with like, you know, like the Star vs. Force of Evil, Steven Universe type of thing. It's another show that's taking advantage of the superhero genre that we're going into right now, whether it be with movies, anime, or assortments of other different things. Superheroes are really going all the rage at this point. BoJack Horseman is just too good, man. Sorry about hyping it. It's fine. It's fine. I bet if I watch it again now, because it has been a long time since I actually watched BoJack Horseman. I think this was back when BoJack Horseman only had like a few episodes in on its hands, and it was a long time since someone like told me like to react to it or like watch it in like personal sense. And I wasn't invested. But if I bet with my mind now, it might actually be like something I might be into. So it's on the list. I'll see it, but like again, do not hate me for not it showing up for a long time. I'm actually okay with world content. All right, I think I remember someone telling me about that, or like see a list on like certain content creators being okay with reactions and stuff, and most of them actually just being, you know, pony creators. Do you watch Mirror? And if you do, what's your opinion on what happened recently? The name does not strike me as familiar, so I don't believe I've Mr. Enter. Is that's supposed to be? Because no, I don't believe I've actually seen that. So it's on the list. I'll see. I'll give it a shot. Like if it's a show, I might have to do like a one episode or 2 or 3 episode reaction to it, just to dip my toe into it and see how what people think and how I think. With me, you know, whenever I want to give a new show a shot and I have no idea what to expect from it, I have to watch the first 3 episodes, because watching the first episode doesn't really amount to much. It's like watching the first episode of MLP and just getting the entirety of what MLP is about just from the first episode alone, when if you watch the first couple of episodes, you still might not get as much of a feel for it, like watching the entire season or getting into season 2. But yeah, definitely watching more episodes than just one is my forte when getting into a new series. It seems like a good weekend, though. Yeah. You should also react to the SpongeBob anime opening. It's fan-made animation, but he makes, let's just say, good parody shows. Okay. SpongeBob anime opening. That's gonna be a fun ride. Alright. Sonic Boom for casual viewing. For casual viewing on my own sense, I did watch all of Season 1. Have not touched Season 2, but I do believe from some certain clips I've seen, like, like certain things, like when it comes to memes and stuff that people have created on the Sonic Boom series, mostly because Sonic Boom in and of itself is its own meta humor based show, which is why it's so appealing to watch. I wouldn't go as far as to say that it's better than like the original Sonic the Hedgehog show, and I'm talking about the one with Sonic Says. I'm talking about the one that had like the roboticized people, you know, Bunny and, you know, Sally Acorn, you know, that series. But it is a series that's good for casual viewing. I'm not sure if that's a thing I want to react to though, but just in case, I'll put it on the list. But I wouldn't put up too much high expectations on that one. What about the Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge series? Again, I watched all of Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged, and if you want me to, I could probably start like a thing while I'm watching the new episodes, and that's about it. But right now, like, I'm currently caught up. Draw Monstacado is still one of my favorite memes to this day, and I liked it before Little Karibo did it. Camp definitely need to continue doing that. I was gonna be on a stride of just getting done with all of season 1 and just finally getting into season 2 that was out for a while now. So I'll put on a list just to say, okay, this is when I have to do it after I get done getting to all this other stuff. Tell you the truth, guys, I'm getting a lot of requests as it is, so if you want me to get to it like fast, be sure to hurry up and comment on it. Old reactions, yeah, someone did tell me about that too. Yeah. Definitely gonna do that at some point. Not sure when, but it is in my head to do that as like a fun thing. Let's see here. Man, okay. Man, that's a huge leap. That's a huge leap. Okay. React Coke Geass Bridge series by Purple Eyes WTF. Yet another, like most Bridge series, unless it's like obscure anime, I've already watched at this point. Like the Cure Geass series, I'm still waiting for Purple Eyes to like put up another like Nun Piece and another Code Geass Bridge series. Like that guy takes a while to get his content out, but I understand why. I mean, like he does his own stuff, and he's a very, very hilarious individual. I'm at Soup, okay? I mean, I'm out buying clothes. That's at the Soup store. Come on. But yeah, another Abridged series. Most Abridged and Code, like Code Mint and stuff like that, I've already watched. Tangled the series. Not sure about that one. I don't know how, since it's a Disney, it should, if it's the same Tangled I'm obviously thinking of, it's a Disney related product, and you know how Disney gets with their copyright problems. But it's on the list just in case. Have you ever seen Spectacular Spider-Man? Yes, I have watched Spectacular Spider-Man, but for me, Ultimate Spider-Man is still one of my favorite series due to animation and the way it's structured. It's really good. DuckTales, woo, yes. Gonna put that on the list because it is something I was trying to get into as well. People have been telling me to react to that, considering it is a pretty well-made, like, recreation of the old series. So yeah, it's really good. Reboot, whatever it's called. It's a nice. You can get off watching the first series and then get to this one and be like, unlike, you know, OG Teen Titans and then getting into the Teen Titans Go. It's nothing like that. It's actually a nice, smooth transition, and the only thing that's really changed is the animation, but the humor is everything is still there. It's still there. I don't know why I spelled Duck Taylor. All right. Yeah. Me reacting to me. Someone donated $5. Okay, first of all, how'd you do that? And second of all, why? I appreciate it. Man, C. Willies. Wow, thanks. Wow, okay. that is like one of the most unexpected things I have ever would have encountered in a live stream. That's because, again, my own money things is over. We reached the deadline. I didn't expect any. The only time money I would expect to get for like Patreon guys. Also, I forgot to mention. Dang it, I forgot to mention. If you're on my Patreon and are doing stuff and support me on Patreon, be sure to let me know that so I can make your reaction request like top priority and that sort of stuff. But again, thanks for that. I don't know exactly how that worked, how I'm supposed to receive that if it's like a PayPal thing, but again, I never got money from a stream before, so I'm a little confused. But thanks, still thanks. Okay. The Amazing World of Gumball, yet another show that I've heavily invested in. I got through watching the Social Justice Warrior episode, that controversial thing that I actually thought was pretty funny and didn't actually make fun of social justice warriors at all. So any social justice warrior that's complaining about it is actually really shooting himself in the foot. So yeah, The Amazing World of Gumball is another show that I'm already deeply into. If I'm ever gonna do like a blind reaction series to it, might be for the latest episode. But again, it seems to be one of those shows that are like really protected by copyright with Cartoon Network. But I'll see what happens with that. What's up, Albert Torres? Not for a reaction, but do you know if you have watched it, Little Witch Academia? I have watched the vast majority of the series. I think there's about a few episodes left, and someone asked me about that, and someone's probably asked me like, and my response to that, I could probably react to the last couple of episodes I have not did not see, but I'm pretty up to date. Obviously not up to date today because you know the few episodes I'm still need to get into, but I'm fairly into the series. Okay, react to your reactions. A lot of people are gonna ask me to react to my reactions, and I'll constantly say yes, I'll do that, but I don't know when exactly. That's like a special occasion kind of deal. I need to make sure I'm well versed in my newfound personality to then make fun of my awkwardness in the beginning. I haven't watched that video in a long time, and I'm trying to make it longer. making a cat cry. Already that title is making me cry because, you know, I'm a cat person. I like cats more than dogs. Yes, shoot me if you want. But yeah, anything involving cats, I get like emotional, considering that I have a cat back at home and I've been trying to get her over here in the apartment complex for the past time I got down here. Did somebody say reaction requests? Yes, it should be in the title. Go for it. And if you say, okay, it's been a while now, but I'm pretty sure you are gonna request like the theory things. If not, okay, but definitely gotta get into those as well, especially from what he did for the final stretch of donations that I needed. So definitely gonna give those theories a shot. Probably gonna be on the second week that I have off because again, me and theories right now are really burnt out considering all the other stuff. So we'll see. Since Dremio Reborn has moved on to making a fan game, they're okay reactions to animations. Okay, that's cool. Let's see. Dremio Reborn. All right. If I find something interesting, I'll get to it. Welcome back, Poster Boy. Okay. Random question: would you have Steven's Gem's powers or Star's wand? It depends on if I also get Glossaric. If I don't get Glossaric and I have the wand, I don't think I would actually be as versatile as I would believe to be with the wand. Yeah. And if I had Steven's Gem powers, I think I would like Steven's Gem powers because I like the shield. I like how the shield so far has not shown to have any sort of weakness in forms of it being broken in any way. So having that amount of defense is epic. Bubble shields are incredible. And if you're talking like the full-fledged of Steven's abilities, floating is definitely something I've always wanted. But again, if I got the wand, if I don't know what I'm doing, I might as well just be waving around a very dangerous stick. That's maybe Invader Zim or Danny Phantom for Halloween. Yeah, that is a nice thing to go off on because you know having Halloween based reactions during Halloween is like a staple for reaction videos. So yeah, getting into shows like that would definitely be something. Hey, don't tell me this is another huge jump. Okay, no. Oh, you know, Applegeek. Yeah, we had a. I don't know if I can like. You can I forgot. Did Applegeek was Applegeek the one who uploaded the video? We did an entire like live stream together. Not live stream. We did an entire discussion together about various things, like the episode, like I think the apples and pears episode, and the movie. Yeah, we did an entire thing. We all know each other, at least in the sense of we got to talk to one another and see each other in that sense. But yeah, I know Applegeek, Johnny Fireflame, those guys. Yeah. Right on there. That Jet Jones got years. But really, Alien X be like if it exists. If it exists, again, infinity bigger than other infinity. It'll just be a higher infinity than it already is. That can overtake other gods that are infinite in a way. How about Saga versus Tanya the Evil? I do not know what that is, so it's going on the list. Evil. Does it needlessly promote back with Ferret? No, I'm here to needlessly promote myself. Danganronpa anime? I've actually been trying to get to that for a long time. Thank you for letting me know that exists. Because, god dang it, I need more Danganronpa in my life. Especially with the whole new game came out and I still will be able to get it. Alright. Yeah, I still need to continue the Phoenix Wright anime. That's how far back I am, man. Max and Brody P1 and 2. Alright, look at the channel name by the way. Alright, oh, so I'm not sure you'll like Camp. I see a big concern. Were you there during my first few episode reaction? I remember posting up episode 1 and episode 2. I know how, like, vulgar it can be. It shocked me a lot because when I saw, like, images of it during, like, the summer of animation of whatever they did, like, when I was watching Ruby and stuff, I just thought it was going to be, like, a nice little camp adventure, like a Camp Laszlo, but with, like, actual human characters. But then the first couple of seconds went by and, boy howdy, it's just South Park and camp. So yeah, it's not a turn off for me. I've watched South Park, the Boondocks, like a ton of different shows that are very fluent in their speech, you could say, and I'm not afraid to get into it. I can tell you that much. All right, let's see here. At least until I get a good gauge on, at least until I get a good gauge on, oh god dang it. No one's here. Why are you messing up, live stream? Why are you messing up? No one's here. This is what I hate about this place. But yeah, I don't know how long I'm planning on streaming, but I guess I should also say this right now. Anyone suggesting any old, like, OG shows that were really good back in the past, like on Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon, or even Disney Channel, just to let you know, it's probably going to be part of my nostalgia thing. You can constantly say them just in case on the miraculous chance that I do not know it. But just to let you know, like Megas XLR, one of my top 10 favorite, like, old-time shows that I liked during when I was a kid. But yeah, so far Camp, again, to reiterate, just in case, you know, buffering, I don't know, since it's going to be a while until I get to your responses to how the stream's going, let me just let you guys know if you can actually hear this. Yeah, like, right now, Camp, perfectly fine. Watch plenty of different shows that are worse in terms of what they do. So, everything's fine. The only thing that, like, was like a problem would be, is just that some of my audiences probably wouldn't like it, like that sort of deal, because they're used to having, like, the type of shows that don't have that type of language into it. So you know what I mean. It's not more about how I'll react to it. It's more about how other people will take to it. How long? Okay, you should react to Hanazuki. It's a Hasbro cartoon Reese on YouTube. Okay. Hanazuki. Wow, I reached 30 people. Jesus Christ. Yeah. Put reaction quest in the title. You got a bunch of people. Just put a random other thing in the title. About 10 maybe. It's all about what people want in this. Okay. I think it would be cool if you could react to One Piece, so new people who haven't watched it don't feel as intimidated if they have someone watching along with and already seen it in. Yeah, One Piece is definitely something that a lot of people would need other people to watch with. unless you're me, because then you just don't care and you just watch it. That would be hard, considering, you know, I'm already having trouble reacting to shows that only have like 25 episodes on them. To react to One Piece, I would actually have a detailed schedule down on, and absolutely nothing bad or has to disrupt the schedule. Because if something disrupts the schedule on me reacting to One Piece, I'm probably never getting back into, like, the reaction series of One Piece. Not to mention, with me running my mouth throughout the entire reaction, I might spoil things for people who don't know anything about it, because in reactions I just talk, and sometimes I don't pay attention to what I'm saying, and that becomes a problem. So, yeah. Not sure about reacting to One Piece or like any long-running shows like starting Naruto or Bleach over again. That would be too difficult in my opinion. Okay. All right, I'll put this down then, just in case. I think I might stop once I get 3 or 4 pages worth of reaction requests, because I think that already will be too much for just 2 weeks to myself. Especially along with the Let's Play I'm gonna be doing with Hive Swap. Yeah, it's gonna be on my plate. If you haven't reacted to it yet, top 10 the best songs of foreign versions of MLP is seasons 1 through 3 from. I have watched that. It was an interesting video because it got me into like, oh man, forgot, like this is all over the world, so I wonder how other people's interpretation of the song is. And this is all like a lot of other songs that I can't understand in English, that aren't in English. It was a very interesting take on it. I actually only have to say, like, I do like a lot of the Japanese versions of a lot of the songs, shockingly. Anyway, watch my stuff, subscribe. You shouldn't be desperate for subscribers, man. Just keep doing what you do, and then you'll attract the crowd that you need and not what you don't need. Trust me. After I uploaded the movie reaction to Rainbow Rocks and I got over 300,000 views, I hated it because it was just filled to the brim with people who were like, "Shut up, we are not here for you," blah blah blah. But when you get your subscribers, they already know what they're in for, and they are there for you and not for the movie in general. So. Just don't needlessly advertise, because you might attract the crowd that you really do not want. Trust me, you do not want that crowd. By the way, I want to do an ad skit. So do I hire the guy from Smosh or Hansei? I don't know what Hansei is, so I gotta go with Smosh. I haven't watched Smosh in a long time. I do hope you have a system of your own. In my perspective, it seems you're gonna have to react to everything. Yeah, my system is whatever interests me, and the stream is mostly just to show that I hear your voices, I have these things in my head, they're here, but it really depends on the set and circumstances and how I feel toward the series. Because, yeah, I'm not gonna sit there and watch something I don't like, because what kind of reaction is that? And I'm not going to sit there and watch something that I already know, because if I already know it, there's a lot less things I could talk about. If you were the manager of Cartoon Network, what would you change about the channel? I would change a lot of things that just involved, like, how they're doing, like, reruns and stuff. I see that the OG Teen Titans was able to get back up into ranks, and now reruns of that show is coming up a lot more, even though Teen Titans Go is still, like, really high on the charts. But I'd basically be like what Boomerang was and just put a lot of the old great shows back in our youth, so this new generation knows that even in the old generation, shows were really good in their time. You know, put side by side the new Powerpuff Girls and the OG Powerpuff Girls, and then you clearly see the difference in how much effort they put into it, and the humor, and a lot of other different things I can point out. But that's just what I would change. I would change the manner of how to distribute the cartoons out, and also accept cartoons even if they somewhat flop in the beginning. But that doesn't matter. Beginnings are always rough. You need to wait until it gets like leeway in like a few episodes, then you can determine whether or not it's a show you should get rid of or not. I have flu, so I have to go. Alright, later, man. I'm just happy I was able to do this relatively earlier than I usually do when it comes to streams, because that gives people more of a shot to do stuff before they have to go to class tomorrow or something. Oh, yeah, I miss Robot Jones. Now, I know there wasn't a request, but, Christ, I want to get back into that. I remember one episode traumatized me when I was a kid. I don't know what episode it was, but it traumatized me. It's in my head. I don't know what episode it is, but it's there. Okay. Serious Mr. Enters YouTube creator. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to look into his stuff then. I have it written down. Show less Teen Titans Go. Yeah, that's pretty much like the bottom line, what they should be doing right now. Show less Teen Titans Go. Show other shows, even if they're reruns of previous shows from the past. Just do something more than just Teen Titans Go. My attempt to turn into Windows XP backfired. All Might versus Captain America. I've already said this. Captain America is good in peak physical strength in forms of his human athleticism, and also his shield is pretty hard to break. But All Might waved his fist around once, and an entire city range just blew up. I don't think Captain America can both survive that and handle if All Might is smart enough to move faster than the eye can see and punch him so hard he creates a tornado and makes rain. All right, okay. You got to give me another strong character versus another strong character besides a guy who's all about America versus a guy who's all. That's like it's like oh, they're kind of the same, so that's a perfect matchup fallacy. Saitama's bald and Agent 47's bald. Clearly that they should fight. No. Again, hey Captain Falcon Racer. Have you heard of Wakafu? Yeah, someone did tell me about that already. That's already on the list. But someone didn't tell me about the whole make sure it's sub version. I'll determine whether or not the dub or anything like that. Jeez, All Might wins by a green mile. And even in the see, okay, I know I haven't read every single like Marvel comic with Captain America, but in a way, from what I've been reading up with All Might so far, I even say he's a better representation like of an icon to his overall city and area that he is in. People recognize, like, I even think he's better in that sense. But again, I have not read all of Captain America, so he probably still has more of a bigger following than I think. Clearly in different universes or something like that. But man, All Might is just like, I could look at that man and be safe, like that sort of thing. He's a true representation of a hero. No wonder Stain likes him so much. Alright, had another great big jump. Shows just how far away I am compared to you guys. I haven't even gotten to the donation. Donation comment yet. So that already shows just how far I am away from it. Right from like getting there. Reacted to Sonic X, like, in a way that you just want me to react to it and talk about it, but if you want, like, a blind reaction series, that's probably not coming, because I already watched all the series at this point. Sonic X was great. I don't care what anyone says, it was actually a really good series. Animation-wise, it was good. The voice actors were pretty on point. The only thing you can probably ever even complain about is just the setting, and that's it, but you can get used to the setting pretty easily. Theory, okay. Can you try to react to MLP, Friendship is Magic season in few second series of short videos? If it's anything like the In a Nutshell series that I got to watch in the past, then yeah, that might be entertaining. And then I get other theory requests, other things like that, and up there too. Alright. Not sure if anyone has said this yet, but how about Generator Rex? That's yet another show that I'm going to be doing for like the old chopping block sort of things. If I am going to react to it, I do think I want to react to the crossover they had with Ben 10. I think that's the only thing of both series of Ben 10 and Generator Rex I have actually not been able to see. I do remember catching a glimpse of it when I was a kid, but I don't know what stopped me from actually watching it. So that would be an interesting, like, blast from the past, and also something I haven't seen before for the series. Something from Movie Unleashers? What even is that? And I am so happy that I am used to Carcat, because usually, in the past, people always typing in capital letters used to tick me off to no end, but then I just read of all the Carcat's, like, pester logs and dialogues and stuff, so I'm pretty numb to it at the point, so I don't really care anymore. I just wanted to point that out, because, man, past me would kind of just not like this whole, like, constantly shouting out stuff. It's weird. It's just, in my opinion, your point will get across just as well in regular text. I take this opportunity to ask if you think you could maybe re-upload You Crush Your Girl Rainbow Rocks. I thought I already uploaded it. Unless Hasbro took it down. In that case, I can't put it up again, because then they'll strike my channel. Everywhere in your channel. It's not there? My God. Because I do remember me re-uploading Rainbow Rocks and the first movie. I'll look that up. I'll look that up. I'll give you Red vs. Blue. I'll put that on a list just to remind me of it, because that's the another series. But like right now, I don't know why I haven't gotten back into it. Maybe get into a low budget. At one point, just the low budget. Okay, I have not seen that. Godzilla, the series. I didn't know you Godzilla even had a series. Hopefully he's not just attacking some generators. That's how the Halau's House family plays Spurb. Oh, Jesus Christ, no. Also, here is video name My Little Pony Season 5 finale deleted scene by Monty Roots, 46 minutes long video. Okay, I think I might put that in a segment where I can put it in between like a whole bunch of other reactions that are short. Just so you know, it's like Doctor Who in regard that don't start season 1, you won't get what exactly went on. Gotcha. Oh, why are you buying clothes at the soup store? Maybe you want to get soup flavored clothes. Before you watch the Tangled series, there is also a movie which is sort of like a pilot thing before the series. Okay, I finally got to the donation. I'm still very grateful for that. I'm still, well, okay. Thanks. Prosecutor Godot is breast prosecutor. Sorry, finished trial and tribulations. A lot of things want me to say that many things about Godot is like up in the air for me. I love him to death. Trust me. But some of the things that some of these things he's done kind of get kind of repetitive. My personal favorite is Simon Blackwell. If you don't know who that is, you might if you're playing the rest of the series. But just so you know, Simon Blackwell has been my favorite prosecutor. He actually kind of overturned Edgeworth for me, only because he has more of a personality beyond I want to take this thing out in the best way. Granted, the one thing I do have to say about Simon Blackwell that could get kind of annoying is that though other prosecutors should have done this before, the fact that it's my job to prove to you how this should be and not their job to prove to us that they did this. It's an interesting take on if you're not fully prepared in his eyes, you're gonna get struck down. All right. Plus, Gavin's pretty cool too. All right. That reminds me. I would have done that in a second. Super chat, but I'm broken on. Thank God. Hey, it's fine. Again, I'm not asking for any money. It's perfectly fine if you can't, because I don't think you need to. So hey, it's fine. Thanks for the like, you know, the vote of like, hey, you would have done it if you could thing does make me feel better. You deserve all the money, so good. I know you normally don't do music, but there's a music video. See, that's okay. I guess I should have put that in the too, because music, unless there's like video to it, like, you know, like let's say, like the Living Tombstones, Five Nights at Freddy's videos of Five Nights at Freddy's 2, Five Nights at Freddy's 3, and Five Nights at Freddy's 5, or should I say, you know, Sister Location. Unless they're like with visuals, I might not get into it, because a reaction is more of my reaction to certain things, and I can't talk over a music video. So unless you want me to like do my thoughts on a music video and have like the music in the background as I talk about it, which won't get many views because it's not a reaction, and my channel is based on reactions. That's about as much as I can do. But the only reason why I did the last music video thing is because it was heavily requested, and it was a request that I said I was gonna do, and it was kind of a special occasion kind of deal. So if it's a music video and it has visuals to it, I might give it a shot. So yeah. Turntable Turnabout. I actually watched that. I love it. Turntable Turnabout. Same person who did the Mystery Skulls animated Ghosts, right? Yeah, I'm well aware of that. It's actually one of my favorite, like, Phoenix Wright based fan creations. I want to watch Phoenix Wright in a nutshell, because I know how much like they're gonna make fun of the series and with that, because who doesn't? Definitely Godparents. Let's see here. Definitely Godparents. Doing good. A daggone Trinity. I don't know how long it's gonna take for that message to get to you, but yeah, there it is. Turntable Turnabout. Yeah, okay. Hello, hey, Silent Wolves. Well, what about Adventure Time? It ain't bad. I might get into the current seasons that I have not got into. My recent memory of Adventure Time is Gunther having this weird, whatever the heck, the Planet Destroyer guy, whatever thing, coming out of his head. So that's about it. Have you considered doing more Camp? Yes, I'm trying to hurry up and get into like season 1 so I can get into season 2. A favorite character so far in Little Witch Academia. They're all so cute. I don't know. All of them. You can't make me choose. Darkwing Duck. Yes, it's gonna be in the nostalgia week or day thing I got going on now. How do you feel about reacting to shows that are widely considered bad or really weird? It might be entertaining in the sense of I can cringe and hate it in all of its glory, but it has to be universally hated. Like, nothing's redeemable about it, because if I say even on the one slightest thing that many people seem to like about it, I'm gonna get a lot of flack, and it will never burn down, like how people are still reminding me that Undertale is a thing. So yeah, I don't want another one of those Undertale fiascos. I think even to this day, if I didn't like block that name from my comment sections, I think I would still be getting people saying that was from Undertale, because I haven't read up on that after the year and a half since I reacted to the video, obviously. But yeah, sure, give it a shot. It's not a no. And if I can advise to you, all short videos you get requested, better do in one video. I know it's obvious, but can you consider it? Okay. The Cat Club, is that another thing? Again, some of these titles just seem like random things people can just say on a stream. Yeah, he did. He donated. I think he's one of the 3 people who donated something to get me over the wire for what I needed. For my you know, housing stuff. Let's see. Okay, so if you get back into Lil's Pet Shop, I have an idea for one. It's a real think one. Pokemon Reborn. Okay then. Born. The Finals Theory. Let's see. Jesus. Man, this is a lot. This is a lot of things to write down, buddy. You're making me actually just be more behind than I already am. And again, I don't know if you got this message already, but being put in caps does not make me any less or any more motivated to write anything down. It's like yelling. It's pointless. If you just talk to me in a civil manner, I'll understand what you say. You're just actually rupturing my eardrums at this point. I told that to my parents, and guess what happened? They actually just talked to me whenever they got angry, instead of actually yelling. And guess what happened to me? I understood them correctly and fixed myself on it. So again, that life lessons for Do You Want to Be a Universe. Sometimes talking to people is actually a lot better than not talking to people. Shocker. So how will you upload the reactions? Multiple and short ones, or single video, or one video per reaction? It all depends on how I'm gonna get into these, really. If it's something like I need and I want to give you guys some content every other day or so, I'll definitely do 2 or maybe 1 reaction. If it's a long show, it's probably gonna be 1. If it's like short things, it's gonna be multiple on one day. But the main reason why I'm doing this is so I have more content to do for you guys, and so you don't have long strands of nothing for a while, and that sort of deal. So my upload schedule is non-existent, so that's why it's so hard. Okay, I got another content creator. So let's do the O's. Makes some really good Sonic shorts. Entertainment. I think he's fine. Reacts. Thinking he's fine is way different than being okay. So I don't know if you can get confirmation on that, but I'll give it a shot. Number 1, Naruto. 2nd, Goku. 3, Natsu. 4, Luffy. 5, Ben 10, Ultimate Alien. And Ben 10. 6, Danny Phantom. 7, Yuno from Future Diaries. 8, John Egbert. Choose 2 of these characters that will protect you from the other numbers. Well, I gotta go with Goku and Ben 10, because in my personal opinion, when it comes to taking out the rest, I think they can handle themselves, at least in a sense. I would probably replace Ben from John, because then again, if John were happen to die for my sake, if he's protecting me, he could probably have a heroic death, and thus making the entire God tiers can't die thing kind of not be to his advantage, even though he is a beast. So I gotta go with the Ultimate Alien that can just create a universe casually, and Goku, who can apparently blow up multiple universes casually. Whatever. New title idea. Do you want to build a live stream? I swear to God, Shadow, you just Any Phantom for Halloween? Definitely gonna think about that. Which anime hairstyle do you want? Anime hairstyle? Like anime? I don't know. I look good in any anime hairstyle besides just the common afro. Tell you the truth, that's why I don't think of any other type of hairstyle for me. I think John's would be cool from Homestuck. Will you ever collab with another reactor anytime in the future? If they get into contact with me and the time they do it is convenient, yes. Like the whole discussion video thing I did with all the other reactors. The ports together. Server connection. There's a lot. Okay. There's another thing. The Broadster boy. I'm a very simple individual. If I am given major instructions, I'm either not going to follow them correctly or be too not motivated to follow them. So unless you're going to make this simple, or this is going to take a while. And this is just me being real, all right? This is like how I'm being real with my parents, how I'm being real with my friends. If I am a very lazy, simple individual. So if you give me too much things, probably not going to do it. Again, man. Like all this stuff that you're reminding me of it's like me remembering standard people's names. All right, me remembering standard people's names is actually a lot harder for me to do. Just I would forget my own name if I don't write it down every day. That's how pathetic I am. Yeah, Universe, want to join your Skype group? I do not have a Skype group myself. Oh, join your Skype group. Myself, Luke is cool. DX automatic and. You're interested. If I can ever think of what my Skype was again, maybe. And if I ever feel like going to Skype again, maybe. Because I got Discord, and I get on Discord more than Skype, and that's not saying much considering that I get on Discord every other week. Also remember the face from best night ever MLP episode? Yeah, definitely. Who can forget? That was... freak out. Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, out of all things, yeah, I think that was the first time it just went all over the place. Then it got more and more like painful down the line of the series. Have they not? Netflix's Troll Hunters, please. It's animated by DreamWorks. Okay. Are you a Christian? I would consider myself a skeptical Christian. I believe in God. I believe in a higher power. I believe there's, just like how I believe there are aliens because this universe is too big just for us to exist. I also believe that there is a thing that's more powerful than us in like a very like astral way. However, there's not much I can say in forms of, yo, look at this. This is clearly where everything is. So I have faith, definitely. That is like a thing. I'm not like a full-on atheist or anything like that. I'm just a person who thinks too much about things that I probably shouldn't be thinking about because I just probably just roll with it. But if I just roll with it, I'm not thinking about it, which makes me think about it. So I just give up and just think about it. So yeah, just call me a skeptical Christian. Not full-on atheist. I believe there is a higher power out there, but like I'm currently just trying to believe in the one I'm currently trying to believe in. You know what I mean? It's complicated. I'm a complicated individual, though I'm also simple. See? That's how complicated I am. I'm contradicting statements. Had to keep rewinding to figure out what happened. Oh, and apparently you claim Super Chat money from AdSense. Okay, so it just goes straight into the Google. Okay, cool. All right. That works out. Have you ever played Sonic Mania? I beat Sonic Mania. Love Sonic Mania. It's a great game. The Sergeant X. Nice to see you. Yeah, I played it. Loved it. Tribe 12. I'm gonna guess that's another one. We're starting to get to like page 4 over here, guys. Gonna get a lot here. The planet, a classic case of classic creepers. What? Okay. Maybe you could watch AO Girl on your own terms. It's highly copyrighted. I'll see if it's highly copyrighted. That would just be like an interesting thing for me to watch if I find it entertaining. All right. See here. If Danny Phantom comes back, it will be a 10-year. It'll be a 10-year time skip. Yeah, I wanted Codename Kim's Next Door to come back, and it was going to be like a relatively long, well, not long, but a time skip as well, and it would have been awesome, but, you know, Cartoon Network is not experimental and hates the past, apparently. I also love your after credits speech and Magical Miss You Cure and then calling your friend. Yeah, it's great. Oh, man. I'm happy he picked up. Like, just imagine if he didn't pick up, and then it's just like the entire situation would have been awkward. But yeah, happy that worked out. We haven't had a bad hair day in MLP. React to Door Monsters series. You got a lot of requests on your end. Let's see here. Alright. Reaction request to Godzilla the series. Someone already said that. It's already on the list. Reaction requests. Yeah, I mean, Llamas with Hats. Yep, I've watched all 12. All the episodes I can get my hands on. I've watched that already. Duckman. I try to remember this cartoon. Duckman. Don't remember it. I only know like other duck shows. Darkwing Duck being one of them, but that's it. Action request. Netflix Troll Hunters. Someone's already requested that. Very high quality. DreamWorks. Yep. Alright. Hero gets bigger every reaction. Yeah. You're gonna make it so your subscribers can join you in your live stream gameplay. Again, someone told me how the whole live stream thing works. Like apparently they get like a notification on whatever or something, and then they can show up easily. Again, I'm not entirely sure if I can do a live stream like type thing with my thing. It seems easy enough. I just random the regular setup for live streams, but instead of it only pointing towards me, it also records whatever I have on my desktop. So it really depends. It really depends. But definitely, yeah. If that's how it's supposed to work, then yeah, anyone can just come up to my channel and just watch the live stream. However, I'm too afraid to do a live stream of Hive Swap because knowing Homestuck, it's gonna be very dialogue heavy. If not just dialogue heavy, just very heavily with text. And due to me reading at a 2nd grade level and with dyslexia, me stumbling on every other word is probably gonna get kind of annoying to people, and I can understand that, which is why I'm gonna only upload maybe like 1 or 2 of the Let's Play, and if people don't like it, I'll be sure just to stop. And I wouldn't blame anyone because I hate the fact that I can't read very properly as well. So if I don't like it, then other people might not like it either. Oh, the Smosh Duo broke up? No, sad days. Oz, nose. Oh man, I didn't want to know it through just random comment. Oh, that sucks. Man, I remember their old videos and then kind of making sure I always made it for the next thing they brought up. Oh, that sucks. It really sucks. I remember when they used to be like the #1 channel on YouTube before PewDiePie just kind of planted himself to being at the top forever. Oh man, that sucks. If you not seen Code Geass, I would. Yeah, I've seen Code Geass. I love Code Geass. Lelouch would. I think I remember saying Lelouch would be in like my team, like my survival team, because of his like epic ability of his Geass. So yeah, a lot of people like to put Lelouch versus Light Yagami on the stand. And this is a battle of wits, so they're like far off away from each other, and they need to figure out who they are and stuff like that. Because whoever finds who first loses, pretty much. At least in the case for Lelouch. If Lelouch finds Light, he's gone. But if Light finds out Lelouch's full name and stuff like that, he's gone too. So it's like, It all depends on who's smart enough to figure out who exists first. I know nothing of in a class right now, so here's a quick request. Pokemon main game character EMV. All right. It's a short but highly quality animation. Okay, sounds interesting. So that goes pretty good though. Solo, okay. Okay, Code Geass is awesome. Code Geass is great. From Glove and Boots. OG Teen Titans was my favorite cartoon back in the day. I know a lot of people who will and can agree with you on that. Even though it's just a gun sync, it's a lot of effort. Plus, it's Overwatch. Yeah, I've seen the gun sync ones on my own time. Like I love those. And as much as like it's just standing there and shooting, just actually being able to edit all that stuff in to make sure it all makes sense to the overall rhythm is definitely entertaining. Shows, but now it's messed up. Yeah, that's why I was like, I want to be what Boomerang used to be, and just on Cartoon Network. Don't be afraid to show the old generation shows, because granted, they may be old, but it doesn't mean they're bad. It's like you can still play Paperboy, that old game, and still have fun. That sort of stuff. Super Mario 64, still fun, because even though they're old, they had a good charm to them. Same thing with shows. Nobody knows. Seriously, no. Oh, darn it. I think, okay. I think I just had another big jump. Give me a minute. Oh my god, did someone donate to me again? It didn't actually show me this time. I'm up here scrolling trying to make sure I get to this place again, but Thor versus Nora? Thor. I love Nora, but Thor, Thor, alright? Thor, okay, Nora may be able to, like absorb certain lightning attacks that he can throw at her, but Thor still has Mjolnir. He's pretty Nora's pretty outclassed. It's not like who I like better between, like, the Thor in the movies and Nora. I do like Nora, because I find that personality very appealing, but, like, Thor. Yes, Miles Murphy's Law is the end of the show I hope to get back into, since it's, you know, played by my literal favorite singer, main character. Definitely wanna continue watching that. You started watching it and it's only gotten better since. I bet it has, because it's from the same people who made Phineas and Ferb, right? They know how to make a good show, so I got you on that. It should be funny. All Might is a brawler. Yep, big brawler. You only use shockwaves from his punches alone would be like his only long range type of attacks. By anyone, it would be TF. Yeah, it would be. Though the spy does have like interesting takes that might overtake 47 in some ways, but yeah, yeah, I see 47. Who'd win, Naruto or Kenshiro? I think Naruto, especially current Naruto. Yeah, current Naruto. Alright, press Little Witch Academia and anime streaming and Netflix. Yep, I already had it. Have you ever reacted to any Bronies React videos? Brony Reacts videos? Yes, I have. Well, not reacted to the Bronies React, but I have seen many of the Bronies Reacts. I think the one I have not seen is the one where they reacted to the meta episode that we all know and love, where they had the whole distributor of the book thing. So if you want me to react to that, I can do that. But just like doing reactions to other reactions has always been kind of awkward to me. I don't know too many newer series, so I can't give you any good suggestions. It's fine, man. If you come up with anything that you find interesting on yourself, just put it out there and I might give it a shot. You should put your reactions of Rainbow Rocks as a redirect. That will solve the problem. I thought I already did that. If I didn't, all right, we'll come to that bridge when we. I'll get to that bridge when I come to it. Ever seen Soul Eater? It's awesome. Yep, I love Soul Eater. Death the Kid still being one of my favorite characters, at least in my top 25 favorite characters in anime. Like, Death the Kid was like the best part of that series for me. His whole quirk of just loving things involving symmetry, it kills me. I love it. And plus, he had a pretty BA theme. Like, it's still on my phone today. I love it. Have you watched Avatar: The Last Airbender? Yes. Yes. I'd be disappointed in myself if I haven't watched those series at this point. Yeah. Yeah, Korra too. Death Note, watched it, loved it. If we're talking about like the Netflix movie, definitely not watching that. Not gonna subject myself to that again. I don't remember much from Generator Rex Ben 10 crossover besides it's introduced a new alien. I can't remember its name, but some kind of electricity yeti creature. I would love it if you reacted to that. Okay, I would love reacting to the Legend of Korra. It depends. I might want to like rewatch the series at some point, but like right now, that series is still kind of fresh in my mind. Death Note is one of my favorite animes. Like, so far with these comments of saying how much they love this sort of series and stuff like that, yes, I would love to rewatch those series too, but like, what's the boundary level here? I could react to them, but they'll be standard reactions since I already know everything's gonna happen, but like, blind reaction wise, I've already watched them, so it's like, kind of weird. Amazing World Gumball, that was already requested, and it's like up in the air for that. Because I kind of caught up with it at this point. Musicals Animated Ghosts. It's a music video. I guess you weren't here when I mentioned I watched. Actually, if you go on my channel right now and look it up, it's probably there. It should be an hour long. It's and also the second part too. Yeah, I already Couch Potato Cowboy. I've already watched Musicals Animated Ghosts. It's a really good series. So, just wish animation wasn't so hard, so I can get more of it. So it goes. Okay, you want to react to something awful? How about Ren and Stimpy? That's not awful. Awful in the sense that it's weird, but not like awful in the sense that it's a bad show. It's a great show. Adult party cartoon episode called Ren Seeks Help. Oh, dude. Oh God, don't stop. Okay, no. Okay, we're just gonna. That's like a Bolt related thing that I do not want to go back into, buddy. If bad shows are possible, Looney Antics Unleash. I think I remember that back in my childhood days and just felt weirded out. I might want to give that another shot just to see how my mind was apparently so stupid back in the day where I actually found that entertaining. So yeah, let's do that. The clack. Okay. For cats and dogs. I meant that if you and I both prefer cats and dogs. Yeah, I'm a cat guy, but it's there though. I'll still look it up. Yes, Let's Plays. Oh, LPs. Okay, Let's Plays. Yeah, Let's Plays. Right now, as soon as I get my my high shot related stuff done, we'll see. I want to see how people want to react to my poor reading skills. something that I could say Teen Titans Go, but I don't kill. There it is. No. After watching like the reboot to the Pop-Up Girls, I do not want to subject myself to Teen Titans Go related matters unless it involves something of the old series. I've only been hearing that the Teen Titans Go series has been making fun or bashing people who are complaining about Teen Titans Go and constantly wanting the old series back. And in my opinion, if they are smart enough to be self-aware of the fact that Teen Titans Go isn't what they wanted, then instead of making fun of them or telling them it's not the way, you should actually put it in a manner that respects their opinion on how they believe that show is, instead of just telling them that this show exists, deal with it. No, that's not how you handle a crowd. It's definitely not how you handle a crowd. Be like MLP, that actually makes it more, that makes the meta commentary to it like appropriate for the verse. Right now, if you're literally going through the fourth wall and telling everyone to stop making fun of them for how they're structured, that's not how you do it. Especially, I just can't look at it because Raven has just been destroyed in my eyes. However, I do find it cute that she likes, you know, a show that's basically My Little Pony, considering the voice actor and whatnot. Let's see here. I'm not even going to try to attempt to say that. Just know that I can see it and it is on the list. all I got was Railgun. Okay. I love them those pet shops. Yep. A certain scientific railgun. Oh. A certain scientific railgun. All right, that seems like an interesting. It's an interesting title enough. Fruit basket. Okay. Let me figure out what to say. Let's get a funny anime exactly. Okay. Apparently, Fruit Basket is an anime, and not just Fruit Basket. Sure. All right. I think my favorite season 6 episode, kind of underrated, is pulling Hiroshi. Yep, definitely. I know exactly what you're talking about as soon as you said pulling a Hiroshi. Boy, howdy, boy. Oh, Jesus. At least he's not as bad as Hiroshi. God dang it, at least he's not as bad as Hiroshi. I really wish he reacts to Death Note. Yeah. I just remembered if for Hiroshi. Ironic that I read chapter 1 before the episode came out. Yeah, it's very ironic. Can't you see I'm playing Minecraft? Sorry to introduce you on your Minecraft times. What do you think about Shrek 5 that's coming out? That's a thing? That's a thing? That's just like a... Whoa, alright, this is newfound information. Shrek 5? Really? I really thought the fourth one was like the nail in the coffin. They can't really pull out anything more than this. Unless this is... Okay, I'm withholding judgment. Because since it's been a long time since the movie come out, it might be one of those movies that basically goes back to form or something like that. Because my favorite Shrek movie is Shrek 2. This is like a really good movie. But like 3 and 4 kind of just brought me out of the Shrek mood. The 5? Anything that gets a 5 is too much to me. At least in terms of movies. But okay. My initial thoughts of it is I'm skeptical. Netflix Death Note or is that a joke? Anime Death Note. Do you want to be a ninja from Naruto or Saiyan from DBZ? See, like when it comes to being a Saiyan, I would also have the Saiyan mindset. If I have a Saiyan mindset, I would be like Goku. And if I'm like Goku and or Vegeta, in a sense, even being Vegeta would kind of still, like, I'm talking full-blown Saiyan, not like a half Saiyan like Gohan and Trunks and, you know, like, other sort of things. Like, but if I'm a ninja from Naruto, it really depends, really, what clan I'm in. If I'm in like the Haruno clan, heck no, I wouldn't want to be a Naruto ninja. But if, like, I'm part of, like, even the Nara clan, the Uchiha, or... even, like, the Namikaze or Uzumaki clan, I would want to be a ninja. But, like, since I don't know my options of being, like, a Naruto ninja, I would have to go for a Saiyan, since that's clear cut. The anime one is filled with mystery and better writing. Here's another request. Super Mirion Bros Z. Please note that the series is never completed. However, there's a remastered version of the first episode. The It 2007 movie, except it's with Gamzee. Jesus Christ, no! Everyone would die. The moments where they're supposed to fight, like, you know, It at the end and stuff like that, they die. They just straight up die. And I'm talking like he's not even sober yet. That's how confident I am in Gamzee. Honestly, I prefer being a ninja. I hate power. I agree. Having that much power can be like having that much power can be like like really like out of nowhere. But also being in a pathetic like clan would also just not make me like want to be one. Do you want a bit of fan fiction? Can you explain to us why Pinky is best pony? In my eyes, the reason why Pinky is best pony for me is because she has a clear-cut definition of what her character is, and her struggles in the show mostly pertain to how she interprets of what she needs to do with that specialty in her heart as her character. Other characters either have to overcome their faults, but Pinky in herself, her only fault is trying to be unfaultful with her strength. If you know what I mean? Like the episode of where Smile came out, that pretty much clear-cut defined what her strength was and what her fault in that strength was going to be. Her strength is wanting to make everyone around her happy. The thing that makes her happy is other people being around her happy, and that's why I like her so much. And just with Cranky Doodle, it showed that not everyone wants to be happy, and other people just have way bigger problems than just put on a smile on their face. And at the end of the episode, it really helped in the matter. Yes, in the show, she has her moments where she can be a little too annoying in a sense, like the episode where Starlight's just trying to be friends with Maud, and she's just constantly being there. But there are other episodes that kind of outweigh that, like the episode where she gave up her party cannon for her sister. It really shows that Pinkie Pie is really self-sacrificial, and it actually makes me want to say with wholeheartedly that she's the most selfless person in the entire series, even compared to someone who likes to Fluttershy. She's the most selfish person in the entire series. Her song is just dedicated to making everyone in her life happy. She doesn't even know her own birthday. She doesn't even care about her own birthday enough to make sure everyone else's birthday is on her list. That's what makes me like her so much, because she's just so like that. She's just like all over the place for me. I love her. And plus the fact that she's hilarious and like a demigod and a god in her own right also helps in that matter too. But her underlined character definitely just makes her best pony in my eyes. Like, I would have to like really think about other reasons why other ponies are up on the list, unlike Pinkie, where it's just like clear cut for me what I can say about her. Do you want to play a game that ends the world and forces you to bond with people you hate? Yes! Spurb is awesome. I'm a complicated individual, yet simple. Yep, I'm happy that someone quoted that, because, man, I love my contradicting statements. Also look into a Sonic fan animation called, I think I know what that is. I think I've already watched that, but just in case I haven't, I'm going to put it on a list, but if I have, I probably won't do it because I know it already. My only thing I can probably say, if it involves like a OC looking dude with unbelievable godlike strength and fusion and things like that going all over the place, it's like a Dragon Ball Z base episode, then yeah, I already know it. If it's not, then I'll see. You stuck on an island with two people who are trying to kill you. Monokuma, goddammit, and Caliborn, oh my god. And you, wait, two people who are trying to kill me. Monokuma and Caliborn and Yuno. That's three people though, that's unfair. What, Monokuma is riding on Caliborn's back and they just consider themselves as one person? Because granted, I would actually believe that they would count that as a one-person deal. You have one day to escape or convince one of them to help you. Now, Monokuma is something else, I can tell you that much. And Caliborn on himself, he has his moments. He took on a Dennison all by himself, and that's pretty impressive in on its own. Yuno's crazy, but if I had to pick one, I'd probably go for Caliborn to convince, because I can appeal to I can really appeal to Caliborn. Like, I can actually talk to the dude and get him on my side. Monokuma seems pretty too complicated. I might be able to flash Yuki in Yuno's face, but that's about it. Say I know him, he's my best friend. I can get him with, I can put in a good word for you. I don't know. Whatever did happen to Robot Jones? Life and things, such as shows just getting off the face of existence. Bagel. Oh. Have you watched any card game shows like Yu-Gi-Oh? Card game shows, I watched this old show called Chaotix. Is it called Chaotix? It's a show where people go inside of a virtual reality universe and turn into characters from cards or something like that, and they fight in like a 3D centric area, and they have their own abilities and stuff. Bakugan is also another one. Card fight as well, if that counts in your eyes. But yeah, that's about it. Book. Do you want to be the ponies? React to my bedroom door. Oh, okay. My bedroom door. It's a stop motion series released on YouTube. For Memorial, you can react to Smosh movie. I never got to see it, so that could be a Memorial definitely. I heard it's not like the best, if not, you know, just downright bad. But like, I'll definitely watch it since they broke up. Does anyone know the reason, or is one of those like JonTron left Game Grumps, so it's kind of up in the air in people's interpretations of why they broke up? Even though I already know JonTron and Egoraptor had no ill will toward each other to leave, because JonTron just really wanted to get back to his old series. I can believe that more than they just have falling out and they want to talk to one another. That's stupid. Kogias R3 should be coming soon. Oh, sweet. Ah, jeez. Oh, there's that jump I was expecting. Time for me to get back to where I was. Okay. You can... It's a channel name. You can erase... you can erase Losco, its channel name. I can... If the content on it is interesting enough, having the channel name is just as good as having any of the things that that person probably put. It's fine. Let's see. Legit, he said literally nothing. Legit, he said literally nothing. I'm pretty sure when it comes to like the ideas and stuff, I pretty much already explained many of the things about Broadstar stuff in the previous stream. So I'm just trying to get everything down because I'm already as far below as possible. I try to write down everything you put, but there's like a lot of stuff. And some of the things I don't even know are actually titles of things. I know my brother is X, and he told me you animate on DeviantArt. Plan to check it out. No problem. Hopefully you enjoy them. The 90s cartoonist 24. I think, not sure though. Oh, do you want to be an all-star? Hey, now I'm an all-star. Thor versus Cole McGrath. Again, Thor. He's a demigod. Cole is awesome. Yes, I love Cole. I hate how he. I hate how he's probably never gonna get another game again because you know the whole like thing with the second son dealio. But man, Cole is strong. Cole taking out some pretty big things in his time. If we go with, like, bad ending of Infamous 2 Cole, then maybe he has more of a shot. If we're talking, like, movie Thor. But if we're talking, like, comic book Thor, definitely nowhere near, like, strength level for Cole standard. Aang versus Korra. I already mentioned this, Aang. Because I believe that even though his specialties in forms of the Avatar state and stuff that he does is kind of lackluster or even somewhat inferior to what Korra can do, and how she can just instantly go back and forth into the mode and what she does, Aang has a better like grasp of what he does in situations of a fight. The Fire Lord Ozai fight pretty much already showed how conventional he can be. Plus, just the matter of taking away or bending is definitely up there in the air too. Favorite ML character? ML? I know MLP. ML. I only do abbreviations if it's like an obvious abbreviation. ML. Because I'm thinking too much and I'm trying to go. Meme lore and land. Population me. How about Xavier Reginald Angel? Let's see here. I said that name all wrong. Thank you, Dyslexia, for making it more embarrassing for me. I try to stay quiet because I don't want to suggest anything that already has been suggested besides 1 minute melees. That's a thing you can, but just in case, just in case I haven't. Captain Falcon. Have you watched Ultimate Spider-Man series? Yes, I mentioned that in the beginning, somewhere in the midst of this stream. I have watched it, and I'm deeply in love with it. I love how it implements a lot of other like comic book characters besides just Spider-Man into it. It actually got me into their stories too. And possibly Shredder versus Silver Samurai. Yeah. I think the latest death battle I'm actually gonna see on my own time, because I believe I said this on another stream, is that I already watched the current death battles. 2 of them got corrupted when I did the reactions to them, so couldn't upload those. But like I'm gonna react to Smokey the Bear versus Scruff McGruff because I think that's just gonna be hilarious. Okay. Sissy or Chloe? Who's a bigger bully? Sissy. Wait, which Chloe? Is it okay? Hopefully I'm saying that Chloe. Oh man. But I gotta go with, if it's Chloe, it's Chloe I'm thinking of, and if I'm saying that right, you know, then probably go with Chloe if it's not who I'm thinking about. I still haven't. Okay. Will you ever do a stream of yourself doing art, drawing? Since I have my regular computer here, if I can somehow set up like a computer or at the school with OBS, I'd probably do something like that. But when it's like come to like speed paintings or like I draw something like what Cammy does in her channel, probably not. The Monster Club. I don't know if someone already like mentioned that, but I'll put it down just in case because it has been a while since other people suggested stuff. You need to read a manga called Liar Game. Liar Game. Yeah, super crazy like Death Note, but it is. Oh, have a good night. See you later, Silent Wolves. I mean, it's not much, I think. Just a bunch of reactions, requests that I'm already too well deep into. Reaction requests. A Fox in Space episode 1, episode 2 still isn't out yet, but I'm gonna have to wait a long time. Alright. What camera does thou use? I use a Logitech HD 180p 1080p 1080p camera, but I usually use the 720p setting because the 1080p version usually either doesn't like to work all the time, or it makes it extremely slow for rendering. The Devil's Part-Time is a great anime. Actually, I watched that with Josh, and he's the one who got me into it. It was really good. Yeah, I would react to dubbed anime, as long as the anime is, you know, something I haven't watched before, which is not entirely out of the realm of possibility. You should react to dub anime called Re-Life. I think I've heard of that. I just got here. What's up, Theo? Oh. Wasn't it Re-Creators? It's Re-something, and one of these things are going to be correct. Don't worry. Alright. How about the Trickster anime? If it's the same Tricksters I'm thinking of a certain series called Homestuck, that would be awesome. But something tells me that's probably not the case, so I'll see what this is about. Well, it looks like things are getting a bit chaotic. Alright. Have you ever watched a cartoon called Total Drama? Yep, all the Total Drama Island. Total Drama Island, Total Drama Action, Total Drama World Tour, Total Drama Revenge of the Island, and the Around the World thing they did. I don't know if there's another one I'm missing, but yeah, Camp Mao, whatever. It's a different thing. Whatever, in kind of, I think it's Canada or something. Yeah, I watched all the Total Drama series. It's probably more of a JonTron. Okay, probably. So they just kind of just left, just went their separate ways because they had other pastures they want to do. I get that. I can't go back to them now since I'm already like, let's see here. I can look. All these things are kind of like blending in with one another. Command. Leash, says early gun. Fruit basket. Fruit basket? No, someone else said that. Another leash. Bedroom door. Man, I got a long list actually. I might look back at the. I'm gonna go back into the live chat just so I can go back into them. Just know I'll look up everything into the titles. Trickster is awesome. It's about a boy who is one of the only dreams to die, but he can't because he is immortal. Wow, Reminds me of Saitama, except even worse. Dang, okay. It's called chaotic. Yeah, chaotic. Okay, so I was in a ballpark. Chaotic. Total Drama is fairly good. Yeah, the beginning series are really good. I think all of them are pretty. They have their own strengths and weaknesses to them, but it was all around an enjoyable series. The Wallflower. Alright, MLP meme. ML meme lord. Oh, meme lord. I don't know. Hold on. I don't think I've... Is that a show? Or are you just doing something? I don't believe I've seen it. Super Pony 3. I think the only total drama show I've watched. Alright. It's coming. One pickle equals one prayer. Maria. There's a new Spider-Man series 2 starting up. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. I think someone else suggested already. I remember seeing something about it. The animation is a bit iffy to me. It seems desaturated in a way. It's weird, but I think it's supposed to be along the lines of like the Spider-Man we currently have in the Marvel universe, Marvel Cinematic Universe. So might want to like probably get into it, but it's up in the air. Favorite Miraculous Ladybug character? I'm a fan of the mime. I think if people remember my reaction to that, I really praised the mime for being like epic enough to slice in half slice apart the Eiffel Tower and be strong enough to hold it up. That dude there was like pretty. I will want his power. Like that is something. It's a new okay. But Volpina, the Volpina character was interesting enough. It really brought up, like, what if the other Akumas went to, Kwamis went to other people and they became, miraculous users. It put a broader scope of the series for me. You could react to ghost stories if you do watch the dub version, because the actors were allowed to have their dialogue. It's hilarious. Ad-lib some of their dialogue. Huh, that's definitely entertaining. Fox in Space is literally a Star Fox animated series. Used to be called Star Fox the Animated Series, but Nintendo tried to take him down, so he simply changed the title up. That's funny. Alright. Plus Creator made tons of storyboards for the series. Okay. A between time for Rick and Morty reactions. Sorry, English. Yeah. It's fine. Between time, I think I'm going to start uploading them once I get to episode 6. That way I have 6 days to start reacting to the last few episodes of season 1. And yeah, I just want to, and it's going to be uploaded every day. It's going to be a Google Drive related thing too. So, as for a day, like when you're supposed to expect it, probably somewhere you'll probably see it somewhere in 2 weeks. Not like you have to wait 2 weeks, then you'll see it. Like, in the 2-week time frame, that's where you'll see it. They were mostly just ideas and skits and stuff. I do, actually, on the realm of Star Fox related matters of storyboards, someone in my storyboard class, he wasn't in the same class as me in the storyboard class, but there was a guy who did a Star Fox storyboard, and it was over like 400 or something panels, and Isaac, my teacher for that class, put it as an example of what not to do for a final, because that many panels is way too much, but you can see the work put into it and how good it is, and it was really great. And it was awesome. It was really awesome. I didn't listen, and I broke the record, technically, because right now, in the entirety of the school, my storyboard that you can see on my channel, being a broken family, has the most panels in any animatic that Isaac has ever put out. So right now, in the Arts Institute of Austin, my storyboard is the record holder for longest storyboard via panels and length. Mic drop. Let's go. Did you hear a new season is coming out soon in 2018? That's interesting. I can't wait until that shows up then. Okay. I'm happy to see they're still getting into it, at least. Yeah, I thought it would be Total Drama Island. Yeah, that's interesting. I thought they were going to end off with that whole around the world thing, but Total Drama Island is definitely brings in the views, and if Cartoon Network thinks it's a nice thing to bring back, even though in this day and age, I don't think many of the things that Total Drama Island does would be a good thing, because apparently they seem to be really avoiding that in forms of Teen Titans Go and the Powerpuff Girls reboot. But yeah, cool. When will One Piece end? When it ends. Right now, Luffy isn't even strong enough to beat Big Maw. He's not even strong enough to beat Big Maw. He has some progression to get to. So, obviously, it's not ending anytime soon. And I hate that only in the matter of if something were to happen to Oda. I don't like thinking this way, but I love long series, especially if you show the amount of passion he puts into it. But if something happens, the series will be forever incomplete. That's why I was really upset when I got the information that Monty left, because not only is now the series are in the hands of people that aren't him. Granted, they are doing their best they can with the series so far, and nothing's about it is bad. But now he won't be able to live to see the ending and see how people enjoyed his vision of what he wanted to do. So I'm scared for Oda. And this dude has gone to the hospital. He's been hospitalized for how much effort and work he puts into these panels. I admire the dude to death, but dude, get to the ending already, alright? You could, like, come on. Oh. But anyway, yeah, I don't think it's ending anytime soon, definitely. I'd be surprised, like, we would reach the halfway point at chapter 1000. Like, dude. They got Himeshi no Ippo is something. Jesus Christ. When will the boxing manga end? That's my question too. I think the one way to make Pinky hateable is to start spreading depression casually, not against her will. Yeah, that would be bad. That would be bad. But like for what I've been seeing right now, her if she ever put someone into a bad mood, it would actually hurt her. You could probably like argue, then what about the moment where she made Fluttershy cry during that one episode? Pinky in herself doesn't understand the intricate nuances of Fluttershy. At that point, I would have thought Fluttershy could take that amount of pressure given to her by Pinky, considering all the episodes based around her confidence issues, which got made fun of in the meta episode. So yeah, I don't really blame Pinky for that, because at least in her fourth wall breaking ability, she could probably understand, like, why isn't she used to this at this point? So yeah, that's a hard stretch to try to defend Pinkie Pie in that manner, but it's a stretch. It's me defending her. First, there was a pony in regular form. Then when that pony unlocks his or her power, that pony becomes a super pony. Then you can even go a step further to Super Pony 2, the level above a super pony. My lord, really? Then you go further and beyond. And then he turns into an ape, and then apparently that ape then turns into a big hulking ape-like creature or something. Yeah, sure. Or you get, just get a whole bunch of other super ponies into a circle to then grant all their strength, or at least a portion of their strength, into that one pony to then become a super pony god. That of which can rival the lengths of Celestia herself, even though she's not really, like an omnipotent being. Which one would you rather watch? The Bee Movie or Shrek? The Bee Movie. I like jazz. Granted, but on a serious note, I'd rather watch Shrek. I do like watching Shrek a little bit more than, well, a lot more than watching the Bee Movie. Not to say the Bee Movie is a terrible movie. Not to say either Shrek or the Bee Movie is a terrible movie. It's a niche movie. But Shrek just has this appeal to it. Or Super Pony 3. You should react to the dub of the anime Your Lie in April. Your Lie in April. If you haven't seen it. I haven't. Miraculous Ladybug, ML. Okay. Repeat the question. Now I know what ML is. You should react to the ultimate otaku teacher. Okay, that seems interesting. For the damage code, it's not a request, but when you get to Rick and Morty Season 1, Episode 10, that is the ending song for that episode. Okay. Let's see here. You could react to the Angry Video Game Nerd or Nostalgia Critic. I think the Angry Video Game Nerd and Nostalgia Critic is more of a personal wanting to watch type of thing. In my eyes, so I have to decline on that one. Upon every other thing that I pretty much come to right now, I think Nostalgia Critic and AVGN is it's more of a personal, I want to watch them on my own time kind of deal. Because remember, guys, when it comes to reactions, if I don't have time for them and a new thing came out, I'm deliberately stopping myself from watching something I can easily just watch on my own time, and just so I could try to set up things and get to something that I'm supposed to get to at some point or another point. So like for AVGN and Nostalgia Critic, I want to get to them as soon as they come out and not have to do a setup. Okay, let's see here. A broken family, more like a trailer for a new anime. Yeah, I appreciate everyone who watched that and give their feedback on it, especially the people who want to do a more critical comment. 1 second. Yeah, like be more critical in the matter. I like that because it helps me improve, definitely. Usually I don't like criticism in forms of things I know I'm not good at because it just reminded me of something I already know. But if for animatics and animation, if someone does criticize the work in their own way and says this can be improved this way, I'll definitely take it because I want to be more fluent and improved on that matter. And I'm happy that you think it's like a thing for an anime because, boy howdy, it's like one of the first big things I made for my original story to actually be somewhat animated in a way. Subaru has been one of my more tragic characters, in a sense, which makes me want to retract my statement of Kurata having most struggles in my show, because I have 3 main characters that go through like the most crap throughout the entire series. And it really shows that my mind is pretty horrible. There's an old cartoon about Rambo. I never seem to remember much of the Rambo movies, even though I know I watched them. So it's weird. I might watch that. Okay. Have you ever considered doing a Let's Play series or something with great story, with a great storyline? I think that's gonna go to my Hype Swap Let's Play. That's gonna be coming out at some point, shape or form. Rip Mountain Yodam, yeah, it's sad. Icon versus the universe. We will never be again. Icon. It's like you're saying our universe or like a particular universe. Or other universes, like you gotta be more specific. Because right now, if Icon was in our universe and we decided to fight him, yeah, no, we'd be dead. Even if all our gods that we thought were real existed, we'd be dead. And that's not me just trying to wank Icon. That's just me being realistic to what I made Icon to be. And those of you who've read the series already know the potential and the casual stuff that Icon just does on a regular basis. It's just his character. Okay. Do you think family should end? Wait. Think family should end? Should I know what that means? Like Family Guy? Were you talking like Family Guy or like something like that? That's the only thing of family at the beginning of it. Broken Family. I think I should continue. But it's like the Simpsons. Like you can't say it should end. It has a cult following. And it has some appeal to it. People are still watching it, clearly, so I can't say nothing about that. You should react to the dub of the anime, Honda-kun. An And then the anime, Balrog. Come on. There's a prequel that takes place 6 years before Barakamon. How does high school thinking? Okay. Like say Danganronpa. That is, if you haven't played it already. I have. I would love to play it again, because just like how if I picked up like, I think if I picked up Justice for All in Phoenix Wright, I would still be as clueless to probably certain things if I were to replay it. So that sort of thing. Since it's been a long time, but I know like the general stuff, probably a few of the culprits and stuff like that. But like Danganronpa, if I were to play that again, I could definitely like get in back to that. Yeah, because I think Danganronpa, it's all on Steam, right? Yeah. Okay. Do you think Family Guy should end? Okay. Yeah. When I first read the comments, it's just like I had to be Family Guy, and again, my comment stands it. I can't decide whether or not something shouldn't end, because right now a lot of people are probably saying like Simpsons should end, but that's still going on and still coming up with so many ideas that it's so original it actually transcends time and space and makes it a reality. Hello, Trump as president. That's not a jab at anything political. Simpsons literally predicted that Trump would run and almost win for president, I think. So, anime voice actors. Okay. Ah, better jump. Hold on. Oh yeah. Can you react to Goroki? Man, remember, like, I'm going down a list here, so it's gonna be a while before I get to the current things that people are currently telling me to react to. Make an anime and combine Dragon Ball Z and Fairy Tail that rivals Ben 10. In forms of like power or forms of storytelling, both is gonna be something. Your Lie in April is a really good anime. Monokuma is under your bed. Probably. That dude's everywhere. Chinese food or Indian food? Chinese food. Well, I'm gonna go. Just really, yeah, you with a music channel, Cinder Party. Calling music, can't really get over that. Alright. Yeah. Coke's been my ideal drink. I had to take a break from it for a little bit because I realized I'm getting a little too addicted to them. But after my long break and drinking nothing but water, I think everything's fine at this point. Here goes the Coca-Cola addiction. It's not an addiction. I can stop whenever I want. Whenever I want. I just don't want to. Jeez. Cheap chills. They're like 4 for $10. Cheap enough. You could watch. Yours. If you've already seen it, still make new episodes. Okay. Question mark. Yeah. Who's your favorite? Okay. Who's my favorite character? To repeat the question. Okay. Miraculous Ladybug character. I think I remember when it comes to villain, it had to be the mime because he's the most memorable, right next to Volpina because she's interesting. The actual character, I gotta go with probably like Cat Noir, and not his alias, not like his real self. I'm talking like Cat Noir himself. You get directed a dub. Okay. There's a troll in the dungeon. Night of space and night of doom. I must go. My people need me. Okay. Later. People are starting to leave now. We're starting to get down to the 10. It's starting to go down to the wire. You know what that means. Stream's almost time to end. Yeah, it's all on Steam. Cool. Okay. Since it's on Steam, it's possible for me to get them. It's up in the air. Beyond the Boundary is a great anime. Beyond the Boundary. if you react to Handu-kun and stay heat episode because all the episodes have their after credit scenes. Also, the end credits for Handu-kun change every episode. Phoenix Wright Justice for All was challenging for me for some reason. I was full on stupid when I played it. Hey, I will admit I may be a big Phoenix Wright fan, and I like to declare myself as a great one. But when I got my hands on Spirit of Justice, I will admit I messed up a few times, a lot of times that I care to want to admit. So yeah, Phoenix Wright games definitely are like there. Justice for All was one of the more challenging ones. Like Miss Von Karma is not my favorite prosecutor, but she was alright. Haven't had another female prosecutor in a while, so I hope in the next installment, whatever it may be, I want another female prosecutor, because, you know, Von Karma needs to have someone have a rival to herself as well. While I do appreciate Blackwell, Godot, you know, Edward and himself, and Gavin, and I can even, you know, count like Mr. Von Karma as well in on that matter. And also the new guy, even though the new guy, Sodomy? You know, I call him Sodomy, even though I know his name is probably way differently pronounced, but definitely, I want another female. Not for the sake of female diversity, but just because I find females to be more, like, interesting in a matter of personality in the courtroom. I just want someone that is like a Mia, except, like, on the prosecutor side. I would say both of power and storytelling. I would really recommend you react to Dora. It's awesome. Glad if you do it. It's gonna be a while till I get to it. It seems, if this list has anything to go by. Look at me turning a page. It's like the 4th page I've turned. Cakes or cookies? Cakes. Cookies for snacks, though. Definitely. You should react to Yana of the Dawn. Anyway, I must go. See you later. Later, Theo. Reaction to Bobobo? It would be an interesting reaction, but I know everything about Bobobo. I know all the fusions like Bobo Patch, Bobo Jiggler, and all those guys, and like how the ending is not even an ending, and how it actually kind of ticked me off. But I guess the best way to end off a stupid series such as Bobobo is having that dumb ending right there. So I can't really complain to it too much. But yeah, that'll be there. Most annoying song you ever heard? Most annoying song. A song that comes on and I just can't bear it and it has to leave. Currently, Let It Go. Why? In the past, I loved that song. It was great. Then people started to spam the hell out of it, and now it just gets annoying. You know, you can't just have... If you stay in a room and listen to the same song over and over and over again, you might like it the first couple of dozen times, but if it's the only song you're just hearing all over the place, constantly showing up everywhere you go, you're gonna get annoyed by it. Kind of like how I hate that Insanity song in my animatic. I listened to that song so much because I wanted to get every single detail down. Boy, howdy, no. Even though I wasn't intentionally trying to make it like go with the music, it was a song that I constantly listened constantly because it was the song driving me to make it like that. But I haven't actually had like a song that came on and I found it annoying. It wasn't really like that sort of dealio. It's just only songs that I had listened to constantly because I couldn't get away from them. Another anime you should react to is Monthly Girls. Jeez. This shows I'm actually getting tired of my own sense. I have to go now. It's almost midnight on my country and a job interview. Oh, dude, yeah, sweet. Job interviews are great, man. When I got my job interview with Kula Sushi, did not want to pass that up, even though it took me a while to get to their location. Yeah, night, man. Night, Andy. Wish I could have showed up sooner, but at least I got not to pop in. Hey, Rose Lips, happy you made it. People are leaving, yet I'm still here. Not because I don't want to life or anything. Hey. I know a little thing or two about not having a life, but being here shows you do have a life. Yeah, you're here to know about your apparent entertainer here. Okay, that's not having a life. It's just being courteous. You and me and her, so was a perfect couple. Perfect couple. Well, William arrived and screwed over everything. I mean, everything. Yeah. I miss Code Lyoko so much. What kind of animes do you like? Like, what you find interesting? Anything involving sci-fi, comedy? I even like myself some slice of life every now and then. I would say I don't like animes that kind of go in. I guess I don't like. Okay, I'm not afraid of animes getting like into the serious matter, but I'm not like a big fan of animes that have these happy-go-lucky like first 10 episodes and then the last 2 episodes, you know, like the 12 episode series that are out there. Angel Beats kind of almost fits that bill, but I actually really like Angel Beats, even though, you know, in the very beginning, it kind of kept that tone of things being really dark and heavy, even with the light-hearted centric episodes. But like any show that have like these very happy moments for like a majority of the series, and suddenly, boom, seriousness all over the place. Oh my god, serious. Nothing funny anymore because funny was in the past. Now we're in the future. We're here, present. No, I don't like animes like that. You have to kind of either lead me up into the seriousness, have you let me know there's an overarching threat. The Devil is a part-timer really avoided that like a lot. Every like serious moment that popped into play always kept this lighthearted tone and always managed to still put comedy in a matter throughout the entire series. And those series I like. But anything that just cuts off everything happy and then keeps the last few bits of the season series serious, I don't like. Kind of breaks me out of it. Okay. Oh, what kind of anime? Took forever to appear in the series. Yeah, it did take a long time. But again, I can't say much about Maya right now in Spirit of Justice because it's kind of a spoiler tactic. But really, if you're a true Phoenix Wright fan, you would know it. You would see it coming a mile away as soon as she shows up. Like what happens to her. So like, yeah. But yeah, it took her a while, but seeing her back again and basically being Maya, I miss her so much. Of season 1. Also, what videos got corrupted? Oh, is it plan on posting them? Plans on posting them are impossible since they got corrupted. Like, corrupted on my end means they're gone. All that footage that I did was wasted. I basically putting 35 minutes got corrupted. I wasted 35 minutes of my life since there's nothing to show for it. That's what that means. Unlike certain videos that just had the video cut out and I just put into like a program, render it out, or even post my reaction, my raw reaction on YouTube, then download it from my video manager, and then that fixes it. But no, like when I say something gets corrupted, it's gone forever. I can't get it back, and there's no way to get it back. That sort of thing. I want to say I know a lot about Assassination Classroom, but I'll be lying. All I do know is about that Coral Sensei dude. But no other characters. Yes, I do sometimes, but not like a lot, considering that if I go on their channels or watch something, like see anything, I see reactions they did that I didn't do, and then that kind of spoils me in some way because most of their images show something really spoiler-tastic or something like that. But yeah, I do give other people's reactions a watch every now and then. Actually, I do remember rewatching a whole bunch of other people's reactions before I became a reactor myself. Oh, and that being Apple Geek told me to react to some of his stuff. Some of the Flame Shark stuff is pretty good too. Johnny Fireflame is also up there as well. Be about over. Time to get here. I leave you with this Mod Pie and Buttercream Sundae. Shows dialogue. Anywho, Jesus Christ, no, it would not work. Yeah, the universe would explode. It's one of those scenarios. Think about it. Yeah, I thought about it. I don't like it. In a sense that I just can't. Had a great time chatting with you. I got a meeting tomorrow. So hope you have a great day. Okay, see you later, Dragon Trinity. Yeah, the stream's almost about to be over. This is actually one of my shorter ones, actually. Shockingly enough. Name your top 7 favorite animes. Now pick one of them. Yeah, that anime has to defeat the other animes. Yeah, I believe my anime has a good shot. Yeah, but and if you want to know, it's Gurren Lagann, and you're talking like Super Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann versus people who are about only Universal. Yeah, they're messed. Okay, you got Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann, who has a drill that's bigger than like over 100 or something universes. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he'll win. Alright. I fit you changed my name to Courteous Person. Okay. Let's see here. Do you love Derpy in a way? By the way, I'm seeing your rank Derpy every day. Yeah, Derpy is definitely like #1 on my list of favorite background ponies, or almost in ponies in general, that are beyond the scope of like regular lists, like how Pinkie Pie is best pony to me. Like Derpy, she has both the adorable factor and the background factor to her, and her background factor to her in my eyes. She reminds me a lot of like the stories that I was told when I was a kid about people nowadays. What I love about her, she started off as just an accident, and the fact that she was an accident apparently made her one of the most memorable characters that you can see in the series. She's almost like a poster girl in a way, and it's funny. And that's why in one of the stream the discussions that I did with the other reactors, it was like I would love for Derpy to talk to Scootaloo and just have a conversation with her, that you should never feel as though that what you're doing now is any less than what you should be doing currently. Like, you are you. You're born the best you can be, and the best you can do is be the best you can be. And sometimes when I was alone, I always thought I was a mistake, but thanks to others around me seeing how my faults are not my character, I move forward from that, and that's it. Like, that right there would kill me if Derpy ever gets another speaking role in the show. Like, that would kill me. Like, really, because that would kill me. All right. My love story, I think I've seen that. If it's what I'm thinking of, I think I've seen that. But just in case I haven't, I'm going to put it down. Oh, Boku no Pico's very interesting slice of life anime. It's the last one in the background. Yes, everyone knows it's the best anime of all time. Nothing's wrong with it. Absolutely nothing. You should watch it now. You're crazy. Her Derpy's appeared in the movie. She also might die, but you know, here for me. Yeah. Here's the thing, buddy. Can't kill something that's unkillable. So yeah, she may die, but she won't. that's my comeback. It's not a good one, but it's mine. Seraph's the end. You can tell I'm never gonna make, well, not never. You know I'm not gonna have another like tell me your reaction request streams for a long time after this. You know that much. Sonic Crash would need their own game. Huh? No, don't react to Boku no Pico. I don't need to react to Boku no Pico. I don't need to. I don't want to. And this. Next, you're gonna tell me to kick like a flock load of baby seals. Next time, huh? How about you want me to do that? That seems like very entertaining to you people. Coke. Nope. Straight answer for the whole, do you drink other sodas that aren't Coke? That's just a straight up nope. At all. I hate Dr. Pepper, I hate Pepsi, I hate, like, Sprite, I hate 7-Eleven, I hate Mountain Dew, I hate Monster drink, I hate every single other soda except Coke. Like, that's it. For the people who watch this stream and are on this chat and are in the stream right now, I might react to it. I might react to Boku no Pico on April 1st. Let's see here. What does your college diet compose of? Random fast food, noodles in the ramen variety, and the occasional donut. Favorite Persona character? I like. My favorite waifu is Futaba. That's my waifu. Like right now, my top waifu. Even beat Rise for me and Chie. Beat Rise, Chie. Mitsuru is also up there. But that's not for waifu. We're talking like character that's also like just a guy. Akira is like my favorite and a protagonist. Though I do like Yu and Minato as well, but like Akira just kind of relates to me a little bit more for what his situation was. Not that I have a criminal record or anything. I just feel like he was dealt a bad hand in life, and now he was judged about it, even though no one knows him. Never realized how inspirational Do You Want to Be Universe is. I am not inspirational. That's how inspirational I am. I'm so inspirational, I don't even know it. We need a Spyro trilogy remake. There's a lot of things that should be remade and a lot of things that shouldn't be remade. Yeah, but if Crash can come back, I bet Spyro can too. She might die, but she won't. She might die, but she won't. Hey, I might die today, but I won't. With the OG Spyro. React to the dub of Snow White and the red hair. Man, you have a lot of reaction requests, Miraculous. You're just a boat filled with just things that I need to watch, apparently. And all being dubs of things. You know it's still taking me a long time just to finish one series, right? You're at the anime. Orange. Why is there an anime called Orange? Next I'm gonna watch the sequel. Apple, then pear, then maybe banana. Why not also durian? Durian seems like an interesting anime to me. What's no Boku no Pico? It's a great anime filled with nothing but great characters and character development out the wazoo. Boy howdy, nothing's wrong with that anime whatsoever. You should give it a watch. Trust me, it's not a trap or anything like that. Ha 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 ha. Trap. Ha 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 ha. Don't watch it. Please don't. Also, root beer and grape sodas. Nope. Have you seen Problem Children are from another world, aren't they? It's a long. I know it's a long name. It's cool. Have not, since I don't recognize the name. Alright. Don't do it. Back to Jesus Christ. You ever have like a short mini series for me, Miraculous Corazon? Like these are just gonna take forever just to finish. I probably, by the time I get to Kurasama's Kiss, I'll probably be 37 by the time. Ramen versus udon noodles. Granted, I've only had like one type of udon dish over at my job, and I do love udon noodles. They're really good, and they're huge, and they're easy, and they're a lot faster to make than ramen. So until I get like a taste of like the beef udon and like the ketsune udon, I'll withhold my judgment because I didn't give udon that big of a chance. What about the Sprite? Sprite is good. Again, to tell you the truth, when I was younger, I was more experimental in my sodas, but Coke has just overtaken it. You definitely gave us an April Fool there on Van Equestria. I mean, Alex Side really played it and had a lot of beers and strong liquor to help. Boy, howdy. Oh, I'm surprised he's still alive. Bad times all around, that guy. He should speedrun Banned from Equestria. I'm not speedrunning anything. The best way to speedrun that game is to constantly talk to the scarecrow and don't do anything. That's it. That's a speedrun. April 1st last year was kind of slow. Not a lot of jokes or pranks. The name of the song you used in that video. It was seagulls, flock of seagulls, something seagulls. It's a bad lip reading. It's a bad lip reading or something. I think it's bad lip reading or something involving like Star Wars, where Yoda is apparently singing a song about seagulls and stuff. I think if you just look up Yoda and seagulls, you'll find it. Stop it now. Yeah, there it is. Seagulls, stop it now. Rose is on, Dave. Looks like Rose is on time. Random 7272. That was terrible. I need to get my crackers. That was downright terrible. You should be ashamed of yourself. Jesus Christ. Every single troll is telling Aradia to do something. What do you think she is? Made of time? Come on. Come on. Don't be like that, man. Do I like Aridin? Well, you're half right. It'll probably be like 74 years. 74 years to watch all those animes. It's gonna take me a long time. A lot of anime I've suggested. I don't care if they're like 7 episodes long. It's gonna take me a long time. You need to know that my upload schedule and me getting into shows in general is actually really difficult for me. It's like 5-year-old me not wanting to take a bath. I never want to do it, but until I get into a bath, I'm like, I wish I could stay in here forever. Like that sort of deal. All right. It's only 6 episodes. The max. Alright, why is there an anime called Orange 2017? First, Fist of the North Star holds the record for shortest anime so far. Well, if you have a guy that whose main line is Omae ma wo shinderu, I mean, how far can you go from that? He's pretty overpowered in this verse. Ranma 1/2's best anime. I think it was about a month or 2 ago that I actually got done rereading the entire Ranma 1/2 manga series. Like, I remember Ranma seems to be that show and or manga that I do not watch for a long time after being done with it, and then after a long time has passed, I just have to reread it again because it's actually really, really good. Even though I think it's one of the first manga slash animes that that introduced a tsundere to me, a person who likes a person. Two people. It falls on Rama and Kagome. Wait, Kagome? Akane. Wow. See, Inuyasha and Rama definitely still holding up on that. Akane. They're both tsunderes toward each other. They like each other, but they don't know how to express their feelings in the way that, you know, that isn't just, I love you. And nowadays it bothers the hell out of me whenever I have a tsundere in any anime. But during that time it was pretty endearing, since it was one of the first of its kind in my eyes. It was first of its kind. Yeah. Refilling up on Coca-Cola is definitely still a thing for me. I don't think I'll ever stop until I actually just finally get diabetes and then I have to stop. But until that day comes. I'm going to teach you a lot of slice of life experience with characters you wish to interact with. Caliber and laughter in the background. Okay. On a scales of cut shades HD, how beyond Cupcakes HD. I would rather watch Cupcakes HD 75 billion times before I have to watch Boku no Pico again. Okay, I'm questioning you guys. All right. Also, what did Random say? He put up Rose is on Dave. That means Rose is on time, because Dave is the Knight of Time, which is there's many assortments of Homestuck related jokes that allows them to make jokes like that. Like, I'm not even gonna do another example. I don't feel like it. It's a very bad joke. Kind Tendo is my waifu. Yeah, Kane's pretty. She's adorable when she wants to be. Then it cue her punching me in the face. But yeah, she's definitely adorable when she wants to be. Yes, heck yeah, I've seen the WWE Sins anime, and I'm happy that finally it's gonna get an actual season 2 instead of that stupid 3-episode OVA-like experience that had nothing to do with the overall like manga. Sure, they had certain things, but Bond should have left at this point, and that's not a spoiler if you're a fan. A lot of clever puns. Clever. Ha ha ha. What? We're just waiting for the day we'll see a table flip and everything just destroyed. The closest thing to that was my derper reaction. You all know the one. It's the closest thing you're gonna get. I just had some Sprite think about how refreshing it tastes, like sugar, literally. Have you seen Ramen One Half? Yes, all of it. Before I watch Boku no Pico again, the only way you can hate something is by experiencing it, guys. And boy, howdy, it was an experience. Granted, I wasn't alone. Happily enough, I wasn't alone. So, if that helps in any way. What do you think about Tokyo Ghoul anime? Yeah, it was good. It was good anime. I found it to be really interesting in its concept, and overall execution was pretty nice. Roxy is standing on Tavros, and Dirk is standing on Jake. Dirk, well, Roxy, it looks like we're on a different pit. I hate you so much, random 72. I will block you if you continue this shenanigans. Joking, of course, but seriously, have some dignity. Sorry, I've never seen Homestuck. Hey, it's fine. At this point, we should just start Boku no Pico versus Bad for Reqests. See which one's worse. Oh god. Rama reminds me of Naruto. It does. It reminds me of like old school Naruto with less dread put into it. A lot of things. Boku no Pico is way worse than Bad for Reqests, my friends. Wait. Yeah, I honestly have to agree with that. Like, if you get past the fact that it's like it's animal porn. Yeah, it's bad. It's very bad. But at least I'm not scarred for life. Because unlike Boku no Pico, unlike Bam from Requestia, I knew where I was going to be getting myself into if I was ever going to get into that game. Trust me, I knew what I'd get myself into, so I could prepare myself for it. Boku no Pico was just out of nowhere. All right, it was just so like, oh my god, why does this exist? Who thought this was a good idea? My lord, whoever thought of it is burning in hell right now. That sort of thing. So, never seen Boku no Pico, but I've heard enough stories to know. Yeah, it's like the 2 girls in 1 cup fiasco. Never seen that before, but I already know it's bad. Wait, what about a pony version of Boku? Dude, don't put that in my head, please. I never watched Boku no Pico. It's funny how Boku no Pico actually had a long-lasting effect on like other people, because as soon as Boku no Hero Academy came out, they thought it was like an expansion and like something like Boku no Pico. So they never gave it a chance. And we're talking about those people who don't actually know what Boku no means. So yeah. So any anime with Boku no inside of it kind of gets like shunned by people who actually had to experience the horrors that is Boku no Pico. Luckily enough, I wasn't scarred enough to actually not give Boku no Hero Academy a chance, because I already knew that it was like really good. So thank you. Best Dragon Ball wife? That usually the title holder for that is usually Android 18, while at the bottom of the barrel is Chi-Chi because she's so needy. Bulma's up there because, you know, she's very well-rounded as a character in and of herself, besides just being a mom. Plus, she deals with Vegeta, so hey. If you put yourself in a scenario, would you rather be an epic wife that can handle the Prince of all Saiyans and one of the most jaded douches in all of the universe, or a wife who is very self-sufficient in on herself and your husband is like probably like the 4th to 5th weakest member of the entire group that you're in, but very kind, compassionate, and reasonable, unlike Vegeta. That's a lot of anime I never watched. I was surprised they showed female Rama's nipples. Yeah, that was one of the animes and mangas that didn't care very much. It's just like, it was because in Japan, I don't know if you guys know this, but like showing the chest area is actually pretty common and not in any way inappropriate in any way, shape, or form. Unlike, you know, other sources of media that find it bad to have female boobs be fully drawn and uncensored and uncensored. It's weird, and I understand that. I'm on the fence of just like, nothing's inherently wrong with having that fully drawn, and that's not the perv side of me saying anything like that. Just say it's the female body, and also you have the male body. Nothing's inherently wrong with either of them. I've seen many of anime that showed off the male genitalia and the female genitalia. As long as they had a good story put into it, I didn't find a problem with it. Now, if they just did it for the sake of putting it in for fan service on either side, then I have a problem. No, wait. No, Party.mov is actually way better than Boku no Pico. For better or for worse? Definitely for worse. I have yet to meet the person that said, yeah, Boku no Pico, that was an experience I wish I always had in my life. Until I find that person, I will never... If I find that person in life, then I realize I'm in a dream, or maybe a simulation, because no one like that should exist. I wonder how you're gonna watch all those animes. I wonder too. I wonder how it's gonna actually fill up my Google Drive, because it's gonna just destroy it. The Ocean or Funimation dub of Dragon Ball better. The Funimation dub, like the OG dub for, like, you know, the original Goku, Vegeta and all that, definitely holds a place in my heart since it's what I grew up on. But like, I don't see anything inherently wrong with the Japanese voice actors in like Super and, like, you know, that sort of thing. I'm kind of used to Goku's voice, even though it's like really different comparatively to the dub. But like, yeah, it's fine. I don't mind either. Didn't even watch the Dragon Ball series. I watched like part of one episode when I was young, and like 2 or 3 episodes of Yu-Gi-Oh. Couldn't watch much because I was young. Who's your favorite character from Devil's a Part-Timer? I'm not good with names, but the Satan, definitely is there. He's there. Like, I like the initial duo that we get, because, again, names. I don't remember their names because it's been a while since I watched the anime itself, and I didn't really pay attention to names. His love interest is actually pretty fun, even though she's like the klutzy, huge, chested individual. But she has more of a character, which is what I like. Didn't really like the I hate you because you are the demon lord guy and that sort of deal. But I'm kind of used to that. Mephistopheles, I think that's the name. Yeah, Mephistopheles, or was it Lucifer? No, it's Lucifer. Yeah, never like those things. It's just they all have their own endearing character traits. They're great. What I did find funny though, in you know how the 12th episode, if I'm wrong about that, let's say the final episode where it's like the whole, I think Lucifer is buying a whole bunch of stuff. I hope I got his name right. It's either Lucifer or Mephistopheles. Is buying a whole bunch of stuff, and he has in debt and stuff, and he got the guy. And as soon as I heard the dude who was like in charge of the whole, like, I'm now gonna take all your stuff because you owe me a bunch of money. As soon as I heard his voice, I'm like, Harima from School Rumble? And Josh was like, no, because I made Josh and Tyler watch School Rumble with me. So as soon as I said Harima, we actually looked up the voice actor for that, and it was Harima. It was like, oh my god, oh man, that's like one of the best. And he got the guy who helped them out of their situation, and then we're like, Hanai? And it was Hanai. So like that had to be one of the best moments that I ever had just watching a random anime. It was great. And it was Cartoon Network. Favorite Dragon Ball movie? I think Story of Bardock was great. I liked having to see what Goku's dad was like back in the day. Even though it's now considered not canon anymore, it's still one of my favorites. History of Trunks, even though I don't think many people count that as an actual movie, was good. If we're talking like a mainstream kind of movie, not really much I gotta say besides those two. Oh, let's see, whatever. Dave calls John. John comes to see the before Kanaya and Jay are standing between him and Dave. John, do you see this? Dave, no. Dave, no. There's so much space between us. I'm gonna have to end this stream because I'm gonna have to end the stream because I'm just, the cringe is killing me. I need a break from it. Oh god. Stop. Oh god. Oh Jesus. Alright. House is best. It's the best. Korean House is the best anime. This is the first reaction to party time. It seems he's like, yeah. It was just in a moment. As I said, Pinky's my favorite character. So seeing her do something like that definitely broke me, obviously, unlike other characters that just had to think. Having Fluttershy be a murderous psychopath about people not going to their shit, that's okay. I something I could like get behind, alright, sure. But Pinkie Pie just, no, that's not something I could have taken, like, up front like that. I'm sorry if I ruined anyone's experience from my jab there. Boku no Pico wasn't even that bad. It's just a Shota hentai. I've seen worse, way worse. Trust me, man, I bet there are things way worse than that. But if you're a guy like me who never even wanted to get into the concept of Shota-related material, and that was his first experience into it, and it was from a dare from multiple other people, yeah, definitely not a thing that you want to say didn't scar me for life when I was young. Bad joke of the day. What do you get when you cross a joke with a rhetorical question? Live is evil spelled backwards. Credits Claudia with a chance. Meatballs 2 did something clever. Nice. I would prefer the OVA for Dragon Ball series. Yeah. That's trash. Babies, first anime, real culture people. Watch Drake and Josh, best anime of all time. I will agree. Drake and Josh is way better than Corey in the House. I do like that story. I did like that story when growing up. It was really good. I do remember you watching a bunch of Corey in the House related material. I did like the President of the United States in that show. He was pretty cool. And the episode where Raven guest starred in was an interesting thing as well. Yeah, okay, Satan, character, Cinderella, said Lucifer shut in. Okay, that helps. Yeah, that does help. Okay, it was Lucifer. I don't know where I got Mephistopheles from. Favorite characters from School Rumble. Harima and Hanai. Those two are forever my favorite rival duo. If we're going for like favorite female character, Yakumo has always had a special place in my heart. I love how like both innocent and capable she is, especially in the manga. I don't know if it's good to say, like, is it okay to say spoilers for School Rumble related material? It's been out for a long time. Forget it. How Yakumo slaps Eri, really like any girl character that slaps another girl character because she knows you're trying to call her out on her BS is one of my favorite characters. That's why Makoto really shot up in the ranks for me in Persona 5 after what she did in her social link. So it's like, yeah, I love Yakumo, and I was kind of upset that Eri turned out to be like Harima's one true waifu in his sense. It's just like, I can get over it. No, I can't. Yes, there's a way more nightmare things like Broken Up here. Way worse. Yeah, I know the realms of the anime universe, okay? Favorite Dragon Ball Bridge movie? That's even harder. I actually like the Broly movie for how much they wanted to make fun of the Broly the fact they don't like Broly. They making fun of Broly. That's one of my favorites. The World's Strongest was actually a good remake they did. From the initial one they did with Vegeta 2986. I think that was his username was 3986 or something like that. The Tree of Might was actually a rememberable one in my eyes. So yeah, all things that Dragon Ball Bridge movies are really good. I gotta go now, but let's say it's first time commenting on YouTube and probably seeing it makes me very happy. No problem, man. I'll see you next time. Tassin Zaburai. Usernames. Do you have a KIK beyond the universe? What is a KIK? Oh, have you seen the anime Riddle Story of Devil? No. What do you call a dinosaur that gets hurt? A dinosaur. See, that's so bad, it's actually in the realms of being just bad and not in the realms of cringeworthy in my eyes. Thank you very much. Because it's too easy to see. I absolutely saw it coming. I see that your jokes are too fast for nothing. Random time to stop. What do you think, what do you think of where they took Karasuma's character in School Rumble? I found it interesting. It made sense. His motivations of why he stuck around and his feelings toward Tenma. It made sense. How he wanted to hide the fact that, you know, he had a problem. I think I might have done the same thing if I was in love with a girl who was clearly in love with me. It's like, especially if I had a problem like that. I mean, dude, like, that's sad in his case. The fact that Harima really gave it to him in the you know, how they animated the last thing in the anime was good. And I always was wondering who would win in a fight, Karasuma or Harima. Harima was a brute, but he still had skills in his own right. And Karasuma seemed to be one of those characters that you just shouldn't mess with because he could kick the crap out of you. So I loved seeing that fight, and also just the good development. Hopefully, if School Rumble ever comes back, I do want to see Karasuma more. Especially his interaction with Harima, because they did establish a type of mutual bond. Because even if they didn't like each other, even if they didn't find each other appealing in the sense of their personalities, at least there's one thing they could truly understand about one another, and that's their love for Tenma. Get really holy during Christmas. Holy during Christmas. I can wear them in church. I wear them to church. Okay. Broly, cool design and power, ridiculous backstory, and horrible motive for wanting to kill Goku. Definitely. That will forever be... That... It's like... Shouldn't he hate my dad or something? No, I hate you. No, but he hates him because he cried. Like a lot. You're like, 3 hours. Like, yeah... I think back in the past, I didn't really care. I didn't really think that much about it. But I'm like, yeah, that is very stupid. Why Broly apparently hates Kakarot. Really stupid. Especially when you get into like the later movies where it's only because Goten cried he broke out of his like slumber. Because he was reminded of the fact that he was... Like, really? It's so stupid. The more I think about it, the more dumb it sounds. It's like me having a vendetta on every single baby that I was right next to in a nursery home because they cried next to me. That's so stupid. Wow, you caught up with the chat. First time for everything. What do you mean first time for everything? I've always been doing this until I end the stream. Every single stream I've always caught up to the end of the chat. All the time. Favorite song from any volume of Ruby? I gotta say, gotta go with the OG original opening, This Will Be the Day, because it's still to this day a song that's forever stuck in my head. I imagine random person doing that, but her aim is getting better. Every chill, but her aim is getting better. I miss Gravity Falls. I was hoping to steal some of leftovers from the party. I guess those plans were foiled. I hate you so much. What is wrong with these people? Friska and John are standing close to one another. John asks Friska on a date. Friska is about to take his breath away. Wouldn't that make more sense in the manner of people ship John and Dave together, and then Friska asks John on a date, and John accepts, and then Friska took Dave's breath away? Wouldn't that make more sense? Comedy. Only better when I can probably make it better. I'll stop. You can. Thanks. That'll be very appreciated. For now... Oh, wait. Random... Doing that. Yep. That's me. Okay. Okay. Yeah, when you're in the 3-hour mark on my end, for my elapsed time, I got 2 hours and 51 minutes, so that means the stream is about to end, because I've reached the bottom. That means I'm starting to get less and less questions. That's how these streams work. I start things off, I'm pretty balanced with everything, and then I get lost in everyone's overflooding of comments. That... Yeah, I see now that we're having stream problems. That means it's almost time for me to leave, guys. Sadly. Favorite reference to School Rumble? Mine's Dragon Ball Z one. I think I love the Magical Girl one, because it was so random. It reminded me a lot of, like, the past generations of Sailor Moon. It was, charm up my dream. Like, my lord, my lord, what are you doing? Okay, I'm so confused. Video game, you think the best chance of actually working as a movie? Phoenix right, and it actually was a movie, and it was pretty okay. Since nothing is inherently supernatural about it, and it's just, you know, court systems and whatnot, it worked. It worked out. So, yeah. A Spanish magician as a grand magical show since disappeared. He goes, Kazam! He disappears without a trace. I remember hearing that joke in Game Grumps. Universe. Oops. Wizard. You're a wizard, random person. But yeah, stream problems means it's about time to end things off, because I don't like it to be buffering and being a thing, so I'd like to say goodbye, get your goodbyes out of the way before I have to end things off, guys. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. Hope to God not. See you guys later. Next stream is probably gonna be Friday. And for people who are interested in my original story, that's what the stream is gonna be about. It's gonna be a Q&A and talking about my original story for people who are interested in questions about characters or something, or other things such as world building and other things such like that. Because I want to actually see how many people are interested in it, like live stream wise. Probably gonna be around 7, but yeah, 7's a lot to me right now. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye.